as the Stanley Cup playoffs begin tonight at the Spectrum. Madison Square Garden presents Game 1 in the playoffs, the New York Rangers and the Philadelphia Flyers. Brought to you by Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud's for you. By Eastern Airlines, America's favorite way to fly. By Manufacturers Hanover Trust, where their facts make your money worth more. By Mazda, makers of outstanding cars and trucks. And by Coca-Cola. Coke is it. Tonight here at the Spectrum, Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs Patrick Division semifinals. Good evening, I'm Jim Gordon, along with Phil Esposito. We saw just a couple of moments ago Eddie Mio being featured in the opening. And a big question for Phil Esposito. There are no small questions for Phil Esposito. How much is goaltending going to be in the series?
Listen, playoffs are always, it seems to me that playoffs always boil down to goaltending. Eddie Mio has to come up big, I think, for the Rangers to have any chance of beating the Flyers. And if he doesn't, don't be surprised if Herb Brooks pulls Eddie Mio, puts Glenn Hanlon in right away. Because Glenn Hanlon had two excellent games, one against St. Louis and then the other game against the Flyers. Eddie played well in the last game in Washington, even though the Rangers lost 3-0, but he played well. I don't know, Jim, maybe it's just my imagination, but it seems to me that the Rangers seem to play better when Hanlon's in net. And the only reason I can say that is because they think that Eddie Mio is going to stop more shots.
You said that early in the season.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact.
I don't know why that happens. It happened when Steve Weeks was up here, too, in the beginning. It just seems that way.
Let me ask you something else. Since this is such a short series, 3 out of 5,
yeah,
would the coach have a tendency to pull a goaltender faster in a game?
That's a good question. That's a tough question to answer. If I were the coach, yeah, there'd be no doubt in my mind. If I thought that he was not sharp, then he's out of there, and I'd put the other guy in. And if he wasn't sharp, I'd put him back in there. I mean, I'd keep switching. It wouldn't make any difference until I got the combination that I wanted.
Unlike Herb Brooks, McCammon has not named his starting goaltender. A big mystery. How important is he going to be at the other end?
Well, I think the goaltender will be Lindbergh. He played an excellent game his last game against the Islanders, and he has a little bit more experience than Froze, and I think he'll be the goalie. But one thing for sure, everybody's nervous in playoffs, not only rookies.
I don't feel too good either. In any event, it is the New York Rangers and the Philadelphia Flyers in the Spectrum. They always are great hockey games. We're expecting one tonight. Please don't go away. And all the gang, partially darkened Spectrum. The Philadelphia Flyer players are going to be introduced individually. The Rangers have made a good decision. They're going to come out in a bunch. Herb Brooks says better one big boo and to get it over with.
Isn't that a beautiful shot right
Those
there?
are projected on the ice. Those are not painted. Those are light shows down from the ceiling. Stanley Cup and the Philadelphia symbol over to your right-hand side. Same thing at opposite corners up at the other end of the ice. The red carpet, I guess somebody's going to walk out there for the national anthem, and the Flyers again will be introduced man by man. Now, to update you on some of the Ranger changes, a brand new Ranger skating tonight, George McPhee.
That's right, George McPhee out of Bowling Green University and played down in Tulsa this year and has been called up to replace Don Maloney. Not dressed, though, for the Rangers tonight, which surprises me, is Chris Kontos. Now, Chris played a lot of, what, about 30, 40 games, I guess he played. And it just surprises me that he's not in this lineup, and they go with George McPhee, and there's got to be a reason, I guess.
Okay, let's go downstairs and pick up the PA system. We'll be back here to talk about the Rangers in just a bit. Lindbergh introduced.
Number 35, Bobby Froze. Number 2, Mark Howe. Number 3, Ben Wilson. Number 5, Frank Babe. Number 7, Bill Barber. Number 9, Miro Dvorak. Number 10, Brad McCrimmon. Number 11, Ron Flockhart. Number 15, Mark Taylor. Number 16, Captain Bobby Clark. Number 17, Paul Holmgren. Number 19, Ray Allison. Number 20, Dave Poland. Number 23, Ilka Sinicello. Number 24, Bob Hoffmeyer. Number 25, Paul Evans. Number 26, Brian Propp. Number 27, Darryl Sittler. Number 29, Glenn Cochran. Not dressed this evening, Michelle Larocque, Lindsey Carson, Tom Gorentz, Brad Marsh, Tim Kerr. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please read collectively the New York Rangers.
Well, sir.
Eddie Meal is the first one to get booed anyway. He's the first one on the ice.
They were right. Better to get the one big boo over with instead of individually. Once my man Phil Esposito said to be booed on the road is a compliment.
Yes, it is.
If so, the Rangers have just received a tremendous compliment.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this time it's my pleasure to introduce, now appearing at the City Line Dinner Theater, please welcome the star of Grease, Miss Andrea McArdle, to sing the national anthem.
Annie, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. One of them.
Yeah, the original.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glow the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Pretty good job.
Excellent job, Andrea McArdle.
She is right there. Andy Van Helleman is the referee tonight. Wayne Bonney and Jimmy Christensen. They call him Christie. And they are the guys. And there's Eddie Meal in goal. You can see his stats. Eddie starting for the second straight year in the playoffs, the starting goaltender. And there's Pelle Lindbergh starting in goal for the Flyers. Had an excellent first half. Was the all-star goaltender. Got hurt in that crazy Russian game. I couldn't resist, Chip. Anyway,
You and Harold Ballard.
that's right. Lindbergh in goal for the Flyers, and I anticipated that because of his great showing, I think, against the Islanders last Sunday. There's everybody going. Come on, guys, and you can bet everybody right there now. They're nervous. The butterflies are up and their stomachs turning. And no matter how many years you play, it's a special treat to go up there at that face-off, at the opening face-off.
This is when you miss it, isn't it?
Oh, boy. Do I ever. Can't you tell? I'm ready to jump out of this
Yeah,
booth here.
I can see it.
I haven't been up for this like this for a long time. Okay, we've been saying, and every time we played the Flyers, the last 2 or 3 times, I said, Flyers are going to come out and intimidate.
You don't think you're not going to do that tonight?
I'm not saying a word. That's all I can say.
Watch Holmgren and Bobby Clark and Cochran.
Yeah, they've
And-
changed the lines a little bit. They got Taylor at center with Prop and Holmgren. Okay, against Pavlich's line. Here we go.
Rangers had the puck. Roots lining across to the left-hand side. Headman pass off the right side boards. Hedberg is onside. Sent out in front. Pavlich is deep to the goal line. Comes back for an angle. Drops it back. Shot. Save. Rebound loose. Rangers
Boy.
had a great chance.
Did they ever?
And the
McClanahan was wide open there, Jim.
Nobody touched him. Here comes Prop, number 26, down the slot. Beck herds him to the outside. Centering pass. Mio holds. And in front of some tough checking, he hangs on.
You see, Paul Holmgren is right there as Eddie Mio held on to that puck. Rangers came up right off the bat with a great opportunity. Lindbergh made the stop.
First face-off in the Rangers' end. The game is just underway. If you have just joined us, 19 minutes and 32 seconds to go. Ed Mio.
See what he's doing there? It's like my brother does. He builds snowbanks in the side.
Yeah.
By the time the second end of the period comes, it's about an inch thick.
Slows things down a little bit.
You better believe it.
Taylor, number 15, against 15, Hedberg. Rangers get the draws. Hedberg wins, and the draws, of course, will be critical tonight. Philadelphia has generally done well against the Rangers in centering. Hedberg lost the edge going to the red line. Philadelphia right back in. Prop feeds right side. Hard shot high up into the crowd. Holmgren uncorked the high one, which is not a bad strategy early in the game either. Makes the goaltender think a bit.
Well, that puck deflected off of Barry Beck's stick, and the guy, look at him. So, you see that, folks at home? How'd you like to be the goaltender?
Well, that hurt.
I know you're saying he's got pads on, but that catching glove is like you play baseball and you catch a first baseman's mitt. That's all there is really skin with a very little padding. And that puck is coming 110 miles an hour and it's frozen.
Bobby Clark, number 16, on the draw for the Flyers. Allison for the Rangers.
See, Billy Barber's back with him.
Yeah, some high stick work right on the right side there.
McVie and Allison.
Yep. Allison went right at her and had to peel off. George McVeigh getting started. Here's a shot toward the goal that is blocked.
McVie did not back down.
No, he
Interesting.
didn't. They're
Very
testing
good.
him off right away.
Yes, sir.
That was Ray Allison Phil was talking about for Philadelphia.
That's right. I have to separate that tonight, don't I?
Bill Barber. Barber is the man, if you had to say, who might be a big gun for the Flyers. You'd have to say him in playoffs. Right out in front. Knocked away. Pass across meant for Barber was blocked. Rangers pick up in their own end. Barber is forechecking.
Well, I tell you, Philadelphia is picking up their wings. They're sending one forechecker and having two guys and two. It's a 1-2-2 system. I don't know whether it'll work against the Rangers, except that they're trying to bottle up the center ice zone.
Let's watch. Cochran with the puck. Howe is on the left side this time. Cochran across the line, throws one in on Mio high. Easy stop. Both teams a little tentative here, being careful. Beck behind the net. Nobody's got their rhythm yet.
You can't see it now. You see just Sittler's up front, and now they come in.
Frank Bathe sends one on net. Shot on goal, save, and Beck is back. Beck holds behind the net. Nobody picks him up. Everybody backs up. You're right, Phil.
You can see that. You can see them picking up their wings. That's exactly what they're doing. They're sending one forechecker, having two guys mid, and then the defense deep.
Face-off will be back in the Rangers' end. Both teams a little unsteady here early, being careful. Neither one really has gotten into the swing of things yet. There's McCammon and the Flyer bench.
Well, there was talk around the Philadelphia area here that that's what the Flyers are going to try to do. Just check them and slow them down. Check the Rangers into the ice, as it were, and slow them right down. Duguay playing center tonight between Nicky Fotiu and Mike Backman.
Nicky will be wearing that face mask and helmet to protect his fractured cheekbone.
Ben Wilson is playing left wing with Flockhart and Evans as Philadelphia switch around their lines a little bit.
Okay.
There's Nicky with that mask, protecting the cracked jaw.
This could be a tough line for Philadelphia. They'll be throwing some weight around here.
Fotiu should go in and take that draw, or Greshner.
Greshner being used as a backliner. Rangers sat down two defensemen. Could be a shot by Dvorak, wide of Mio. Might have been a save. Looked like it was going to be wide of the net. The Rangers pump it back to center zone. Hoffmeyer, number 24, getting back. Duguay comes in a hurry on him. Up to Flockhart. Ruotsalainen cuts across and cuts him off. There's Greshner. Greshner, nice soft pass across. Backman had trouble handling it. Comes back to capture. Mike Backman. Hoffmeyer again. Patillo and Hoffmeyer. Backman forces it to the line. Could not keep possession. Flyers out. Ruotsalainen working with Greshner on the left. Duguay ahead. Captured by the Flyers. Offside across the line. 17 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Period number 1 here at the Spectrum. And the score in the game is New York Rangers nothing, Philadelphia Flyers nothing. Tommy Laidlaw back behind. For the first time, the Flyers send 2 men deep. They just changed their setup. It's working with Holmgren in the corner against Dave Maloney. Here comes Pavlichin. Can't get it. Shot in front. Goes through. Hedberg on his backhand. Double team behind the net. Dave Maloney should be able to get to it and does.
What Philadelphia are doing are matching lines, Jim. Exactly what they're doing. They're playing the Holmgren line. 1 second, I'll tell you what I mean.
Laidlaw and Pavlich back. McClanahan in front. He tried to bank it off Howe. Smart play. Didn't quite work.
What they're doing is when Pavlich's line comes out, Taylor comes out with Holmgren and prop.
Pavlich, good pass. He's got a shot. Save. High in the air.
Excellent stop.
Puck carried down by the Flyers. Holmgren on the wing. McClanahan gets in front of him. Holmgren crushes him against the boards. And we'll get a frozen puck there. 16 minutes and 26 seconds to go.
Okay, now watch this. The Rangers send out at Mike Allison's line, and the Flyers counter with Bobby Clark's line. So they are matching lines right now. You'll see. Watch this beautiful save by Lindbergh on a shot by Dave Maloney. That looked like it hit the shaft of his stick.
Think so.
Look at him looking around. His Hedberg is standing right there.
16:26 to go. The teams are beginning to get the feel of this game. You can tell they're loosening up and skating a little bit more.
What I was going to say was you can bet Brooks will try to switch lines now and confuse the Flyers a little bit.
Ruotsalainen ahead. Eddie Johnstone. McPhee going in on left wing. He's made his presence felt already. Ray Allison tried to scare him off a little bit. McPhee went right back with him. And that time he hit a little hard check that maybe didn't have to be thrown against the backboards. But again, this has been the kind of a game hockey's been since its inception, I guess. You always have to say, here's the new guy in town, and let's see how he works.
Well, he's going to be tested.
Yep.
This is his first game in National Hockey League, and he's going to be tested. Even though it's a playoff game, they're going to try to take a couple of shots at him.
Look at him checking things over with Beck.
That's right.
Did I do right? Where do I go?
Well, they were just going to change and throw out Mike Rogers' line, and you can bet that McCammon would have changed.
Bobby Clark against Mike Allison. Allison has been doing very well with his draws.
Ruotsalainen's got to get out to Barber quick.
Yeah, Barber's right behind Clark. Now Allison's out, and so is Clark.
But Billy Barber's good in the draws, and you got to be careful.
Same play back to Clark. Unless he drives. No, he's coming back. Shot, screen, post.
See what I mean? Barber is excellent on those draws.
Right on the post. Johnstone's in front. The shot is a blocked shot. Save. One-hander by Eddie. Almost sneaked through. Shots on goal are 2 apiece. First period, 16 minutes to go. Frank Bathe coming out. It's a 2-on-2. Beck on the left side. Ruotsalainen on the right. Bathe is following in. 2 men converged on him, and the Rangers got away with it. Both defensemen went after Bathe.
Rangers got the first break right there when it hit the goalpost.
That's an offside. Bathe did not keep it onside.
The Flyers, they led the league in shots on goal this year. They had an average of 34 shots, 34.3 shots a game. And the Rangers got the first break right here on a shot by McCrimmon off the draw. Beats Mio, but hits the goalpost and bounces out. You can see how now they're changing. That's Sittler. Sittler goes against Rogers. And they're matching lines.
15:43 to go, first period. Been a bit of a herky-jerk game so far. Both teams playing a little cautiously, overplaying the puck a bit.
I'm going to keep an eye on Mike Rogers, see if he's skating all right.
Yeah, with the back spasms, you never can tell. Darryl Sittler, 27, is out there. Hoffmeyer, 24 with the puck. Number 9 is Miro Dvorak. Sittler coming in on right wing. Mio signaling for the puck. And there is an icing call.
Dave Maloney still playing with that mask, the face mask over the eye, protecting that eye that he got last game here in Philadelphia.
Looks like he tried to stop an elephant stampede.
Here's a shot of the Flyers bench. To the left of that Just up in the top left-hand corner of your screen is the Ranger bench.
You know, one thing I noticed, Bill, they've toned down a lot of the rhetoric here. McCammon hasn't said anything nasty at all about the Rangers in about a week and a half.
I think that's wise.
Yes, sir. No more Smurf talk. Sinisalo, 23, going down the right side. He's quick. Fans were waiting for a penalty call. They won't get one. That's Poulin, number 20. You haven't seen him before on a Ranger broadcast for the Flyers.
And we'll tell you about him in a minute. So if we
Anderson
get some
back in
time.
action with that bruised shoulder. He's all right. Darryl Sittler. Dvorak couldn't handle the puck. He generally does not play the left side. Sittler across the line, offside.
Okay, there's Darryl Sittler. He's talking to somebody. Mike Rogers. He and Rogers are having words. Tommy Laidlaw just skates in between them. And Sittler goes to the bench. Darryl Sittler, what a year that guy has had. 43 goals he had this year. Dave Poulin, he's a center left wing. Now he's playing left wing with Sittler. And when we get a shot of him on the camera so you can see him, we'll tell you about him a little bit.
Ruotsalainen has the puck. Duguay back.
Boy, oh boy, are Philadelphia just sending the guy. Uh-oh. It was offside.
Offside
anyway.
coming in, right.
But they're just picking up their wings and not even worrying about it. They're just picking up their wings.
Ordinarily, what has been working, as you know, against the Rangers over the past month by most teams is a 2-1-2 where they send two men deep so the Rangers can't move out. But picking up the wings individually on a man-to-man defense is working very well.
That's right.
Rangers
Ben
can't
Wilson.
move.
Ben Wilson playing left wing right now. Watch Nicky Fatiwa. He comes in, he brings the puck over, and it should have not been called offside. That's
Correct.
what Ben's is arguing about, and he has a point.
He did have a point.
Been.
Rangers do get the draw back. Beck and Ruotsalainen. No score, 14 minutes and 40 seconds to go, period number 1. Headman pass, missed at center zone by Backman. There will be no icing. Rangers have a shot at it. Here comes Fatiou in a hurry and gets to the puck behind Howe and puts it in front, but no Ranger there. On the right side, Evans coming down in a hurry. Evans and Beck takes Evans out. Howe in front, no Philadelphia Flyer there. Same play, opposite end.
Because both teams are concentrating so much on defense.
Yep. Cochran with the puck. This is Flockhart, number 11, by Wilson, number 3. Dave Maloney. Hedberg will play it off the boards. Hedberg looking for Pavlich in front and a rebound. Great shot. Good save.
Yes,
oh, what
sir.
a shot that was. Hedberg again. Shot. Score! The
Again.
Rangers cruising around untouched by human hand out there.
See, the Flyers are being so tentative, and they're not forcing the issue at all. And the Rangers are going to take advantage of this. Watch Anders Hedberg. That's the first save. Now he picks it up. Bade doesn't go after him. He waits, and Hedberg beats him on the short side with Mark Pavlich right in the goal crease. Anders Hedberg scores for the New York Rangers to make it 1-0. Here's another look at it. That's the save. A great save. Now Hedberg picks up his rebound. How many times in a hockey game, at a playoff game, any kind of game, you shoot the puck and you can go in and pick up your own rebound? Hedberg scores the goal. We'll give you the official in a sec.
It is 1-0 Rangers. Play comes into center zone. Hedberg again. Two great shots. In front, and Pavlich was tied up coming back. Couldn't get away from Glenn, not from Cochran on the far side, from McCrimmon on the far side. Rangers just flying now in the Philadelphia end. Shot by Dave Maloney wide. And Lindbergh is unsteady. Back to center zone.
That goal, Hedberg from Fatiou and Chartreux at 13:54.
Play continues. Flyers coming out. And back toward center again. Rangers have the puck in their own end. Tom Laidlaw coming out. Soft pass ahead, hoping for Allison. Knocked back. This is Greshner. Greshner plays the sideboards. Flyers in their own end. Rangers leading 1-0 on the first quick goal.
That's right. That goal, I give you time at 6:06, not 13:54.
Back into the Flyers end. Centering pass. Allison drops it back for Greshner. He'll take a shot. Save. And back to center. Flyers will try to break. Two men coming back for the Rangers. Clark into center. Clark springs wide, sets the screen, passes across. Penalty coming up on the
Tommy
Rangers.
Laidlaw, Jim.
Laidlaw's going to go. 12 minutes and 23 seconds to go. The whistle hasn't blown yet. It does now. And the Flyers will have the first power play of the game. 12 minutes and 21 seconds to go. We're in period number 1, and the score is the New York Rangers 1 and the Philadelphia Flyers nothing.
Tommy Laidlaw gets 2 minutes for holding at 7:39. And the Flyers go on a power play. They're first, and they can tie this game up on this power play. Playoffs, power plays, penalty killing. It's so very important in the playoffs.
Rangers have 5 shots on goal. The Flyers but 2 so far. Rangers have 1 in the net. The last time the Rangers played here, they only had 13 shots on goal in the whole game.
Yeah, they're shooting the puck a heck of a lot more, but that's because Philadelphia really aren't checking them at all.
All right, face off in the Rangers' end. Philadelphia power play coming up. Time of the power play, 7:39.
Boy, they're throwing the guys out of the face-offs tonight like crazy. All year, last part of the year, they let them go, and now in the playoffs, they tighten up again.
Beck turns the corner hard, and it will come clear. Beck's got such a hard shot, they seldom stop that breakout play. Look at this interception. Anderson is in deep. Good to see him back. Good penalty killer. Don't know what shape that shoulder really is in. They'll be onside this time. There's going to be a man on the right side. There's the pass to him. Around behind Beck. Barber kicks it on the pass. Rangers had 3 men there, and it works. It comes to the line. Not out, though. Shot saved, and they will hold. Sittler was cutting right out in front. That was Sinicello in front.
Kind of an iffy play right there by Lennon, and he shot the puck in the middle. You're killing a penalty, and you're not sure. You never put the puck in the middle. You put it up the boards. You put it in the middle, they intercepted, and they got a great shot.
Darryl Sittler. Face off to the left side of Ed Mio. 1-0 Rangers. 11:52 to go, period 1.
Doogie's got to put Beck up on the side there with Sinicello. He's got to go.
There he is now, just swinging into position.
Yeah, but he's got to stay there if Sittler wins the draw. He's got to take Sinicello. Let's watch it. He does.
He locks him up. Rangers have it. Soft pass, almost a breakaway. Hedberg. Barber's back. Good position. Save and just.
What a play by Anders Hedberg.
He put Barber almost down the ice with that deke. Sittler coming in. He's onside. Throws it behind him. Sinicello here. Allison's in front. Ray Allison in a slot.
What a play by
Here comes
Duguay.
McClanahan. He might get away. Penalty coming up. McClanahan gave it a secondary effort. It was taken down the second time. And the Rangers will have a man to the good eventually with, let's see, about 58 seconds of a power play. Anders Hedberg celebrating. 11 minutes and 23 seconds to go. We're in period number 1. And the score remains the Rangers 1, the Flyers nothing. It is skating 4-on-4 right now. Rangers eventually will have a 58-second power play. Beck is the only man back, but just one man's coming in. It's Flockhart. Flockhart sets, passes, in front of Dvorak. Save. Got a piece.
Good
Clark
stop.
is in deep. Good stop is right. Clark goes for the net. Shot. Save. He'll hold.
Another good stop. That penalty was by Mark Howe. He got 2 minutes for holding at 8:37, and he could have had another 2 minutes for hooking also, but he didn't get it. Here is the shot by Dvorak. Comes, watch the Eddie Mio stick side. It hit the shaft. It was going to miss the net anyway. Left side of your screen, it hit the shaft. And then here's a shot by Flockhart. A good shot deflected by Bobby Clark, and still Eddie Mio came up with it. There's 41 seconds left in Tommy Laidlaw's penalty. Then the Rangers are going to power play for almost a minute.
Eddie Johnstone against Flockhart. Clark gets it back to his point man as Bob Hoffmeyer, 24. Clark behind the net, being tied up by Johnstone. Beck is in there. Here comes Clark. Puck comes back to the point. Flockhart. 2 Flyers being held in the corner. Dvorak could not keep it in. Rangers steal. They're going to get a break. And couldn't quite handle it at the line. Centering pass goes wide. Ruotsalainen is in deep. The Flyers get down. Still 2 Rangers back. It's a 2-on-2, really. Flockhart comes back. Good play. Never got the shot. There it is. Off Beck and all right out in front. Beck, good recovery.
Oh, wow.
Rangers are looking awfully good here. Power play Rangers. They've got 5 skaters to 4. Offside coming in, yes. Johnstone and Clark came together briefly in the corner.
Well, what happened was that
He shot after the whistle.
Bobby Clark hit him after the whistle was over. And Eddie Johnstone swung a stick and not swung it, just knocked it over the back. And now Brian Propp and Hoffmeyer have to get in there.
Let's see if they're going to call anything. Could be.
Eddie Johnstone's going to get a penalty, but I got to tell you, Clark hit Eddie Johnstone after
Yes.
the whistle.
But you can't referee your own game.
You're right. I agree with you.
10 minutes, 16 seconds to go. Period number 1. 1-0 Rangers. Power play coming up.
Eddie Johnstone gets 2 minutes for high sticking at 9:44, and it's 1-0 Rangers in this first period.
Flyers will have a power play coming up for them.
And 47 seconds.
Hey, you're getting good with that.
And it's got it on the clock over here.
I
That's
see,
why I
okay.
can read it.
Brad McCrimmon, number 10, with the puck. Over to the right side, pass prop. Taylor coming in, lost it, gets it back. Played off the boards by Anderson and back to center zone. Frank Bade, underrated defenseman for the Flyers.
Good defensive defenseman, but he made a mistake on Hedberg's first goal.
Sure did. Prop. Dave Maloney's got him tied up. Shot toward the net is high and over the glass into the crowd.
Because he should have gone after him.
Although in truth, Hedberg made a couple of beautiful moves.
Out of town score in the first period. Quebec is leading Boston 2-0, and that is in Boston. Remember the other day when we were making our predictions and all that? I know it's only the first period,
Yes.
but I said with Milbury out and
Now
then they lost
Hilliard's
Hilliard
out
out
too, yep.
too. The Bruins are hurting on defense, and that's their game. If they don't have good defense, they don't have anything.
15 seconds in the Flyer penalty, and then they'll be on a power play. 9:38 to go first period. Rangers leading by 1. Barber nudges it across the line. Beck boxed off Sinisalo, but Sinisalo tries to get turned around here. Couldn't quite do it. Shot possible. Sinisalo. He comes back. Good stick check. Here's a high shot that's wide. Duguay lifts it ahead. Power play is on with the Flyers. Flyers have an extra skater. The puck is clear. Rangers have had a tendency to break out in a hurry on some of these short-handed situations. Looking good. Awfully early in the game. 55 seconds for the Flyer power play. Markow. 2 men in front. There's one of them. Save!
What a stop that was. Daryl Sittler deflected that puck in midair, probably around knee-high or thigh-high. And Eddie Meo's great concentration. Watch Markow now. He flips it back into the middle. It was a little flip shot. And look at Sittler. He deflected it. And Eddie Meo, that was great concentration by Mr. Meo right there to preserve that 1-0 lead for the Rangers with 8:59 left in the first period.
43 seconds in Eddie Johnstone's penalty. Daryl Sittler. Face off left side of Meal.
Jim, in that Quebec-Boston game, Peter Stastny has both goals for Quebec.
Oh, boy. Bill Barber's in against Anders Hedberg here. Stalemate. Beck. And clear. Lindbergh flags it down. Lennon goes deep. Now Anderson swaps with him. There's Anderson. Barber. They're skating out pretty good here. Nice movement by Philadelphia. Barber swings in onside. Drop pass left side and around behind the net. Barber follows. Sittler out in front. Can't get to the puck. Thought they would have had Paul Holmgren out here on one of these shifts.
Surprises me that he's not out there standing in front of the net.
Anderson almost got through. He did. Save! Save! Oh, what a play by Anderson.
Yes, sir.
7 seconds in the power play. Lennon taken down to center zone. Hard check against Howe. That hurt one of the linesmen.
Bonnie is hurt. He's down.
Just about back up again. Rangers, the power play is over. Rangers break out of their own end. Oh, what a slash by Allison. Nothing called.
It's the second time Allison's done that.
Went on the feed both times, as I recall. Back into center zone. Chartraw turns one ahead and takes a cross check from Clark. 7:55 to go in the first period. Rangers leading 1-0.
The Rangers don't want to get into a physical type game with these guys.
No.
They've got them on the ropes by playing their own style.
Flockhart shot high off the glass into the crowd. 7 minutes and 41 seconds to go. We're in the first period of play, and the score remains the Rangers 1 and the Flyers 0.
7 minutes, 41 seconds left in the first period. The score, the New York Rangers 1 on a goal by Anders Hedberg from Fatiu and Chartraw, and the Philadelphia Flyers 0.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Face-off right side of Meal. Sittler on the draw for the Flyers. Rangers win. Gotten back by Rogers. Rutsalainen. Good move. Second one past Sittler. Third one tripped as he comes across. No tripping call because that was his own fault that time. Coming in now, Dvorak. Pullen is boarded by Lennon. Dvorak goes back. Anderson stays deep. Kent Anderson coming back after a shoulder injury. Poke check by Lennon and knocked away. And Anderson comes back. This is Rogers, Anderson, and Lennon in this line for the Rangers. Ruotsalainen with Beck. Back to Beck. 7:04 to go. Flyers are letting the Rangers pass and move. Shot Anderson. Rogers on the right side, I beg your pardon. Good shot, good save. Shots on goal and now 9-7 Rangers. Laidlaw, and they got a break as it's knocked away. Good play with the Rangers. Excellent secondary effort on the right side by Patiu. Patiu takes a high check into the boards. And back out to the blue line. Dave Maloney breaks in front, knocked away. Rangers out checking the Flyers and looking solid here. Now the Flyers come the other way. Two-line pass, offside, 6:31 to go. The two teams, the Rangers look the most smooth and easy right now. Patiu is wearing a mask, and Cochran's challenging him. He knows he's got a broken cheekbone.
Cochran came off the bench, too, and now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Philadelphia Flyers out on that ice.
Philadelphia has always made sure they started trouble on a change. It has been their tactic for years.
It's very smart. I think that was maybe a Freddie Shero move, that you have the extra guys on the ice all the time if anything ever happened. You can see Patiu and talking to Duguay.
But Nicky really should not get in any trouble tonight, not with that cheekbone.
No, I would say that it looks like McCammon has altered his plans and not going matching lines, because Pavlich's line was just dominating this line out there.
Yep. They were too quick for them. That's a puck to the red line. This is Taylor coming in. Dugay's got him wrapped up. Off the back of the net. Prop is in the corner. Shot by Holmgren. Save! It might have been behind the net, but it was a quick hand. They're going to give Mio trouble out in front. They love to crowd him. Holmgren especially likes to get around Mio. 6:03 to go. Solid check in the corner. And the puck is still loose. There's no whistle. Dugay surrounded. 3 Flyers around him. A couple of solid checks now. Look out, the bodies are flying. It is getting
That's what
rough.
I mean, it's getting rough, and the Rangers, I don't think they should get into that.
I agree with you.
Let them do it. Let Philadelphia go out and all that.
5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We're in the first period of play, and the Rangers continue to lead the Flyers. The score is Rangers 1, Flyers nothing. Play here, first period, 5 minutes and 29 seconds to go. Period number 1, Rangers 1-0. Sent ahead by McPhee into the corner. Clark taken out, or Bathe rather taken out by John Stone's check. Back to the point, Ruotsalainen shot on a screen, stopped in front. Almost sneaked through.
That was a good stop because it was a screen. Everybody was standing in front of him.
Beck. Barry Beck off the sideboard. Soft pass. There's Bathe coming back.
Brad McCrimmon's
He's
going to
gone
get a
for a penalty.
Probably interference.
That could very well slow down the Flyers on their physical play. Last year, if you recall, the Rangers took advantage of power play opportunities to help destroy the Flyers in the first round.
That's right. And you have to have that special teams. McCrimmon gets a penalty, but you know what's strange? Here the Flyers ended up second in the league with the points next to the Bruins. And the Rangers, of course, ended up fourth in the division, but there's not a Ranger nor a Flyer in the top 20 in the scoring.
Yeah.
Which is really strange. McCrimmon gets interference, and the time of that penalty is 14 minutes and 58 seconds.
Pavlich looking behind him for Lennon. There he is. Shot. Save. Rebound. Wide. It's under him. Score!
Mark Pavlich. On the rebound, Greshner. And Anders Hedberg does the work. Here's the look. There's a shot. There's the good stop by Lindbergh. Greshner gets right in there with his long reach. Hedberg knocks it out. Bobby Clark misses it. And Mark Pavlich puts it in the net for the Rangers. Here's a shot by Ruotsalainen, a save. But watch Ronnie Greshner.
Yeah.
With his long reach and his strength. Here's Mark Pavlich all by himself. And he scores his first playoff goal.
That is a power play goal from Mark Pavlich at 15:05. We'll give you the full details in just a bit. It is Rangers 2 and the Flyers nothing. Long shot. Neal watched it go by. Pavlich back with Clark on his tail. Flyers crowding this time. Barber plays it off the turn. Clark steers it in front, and the Rangers are there. Solid check, but he bounced off it. Robbie McClanahan, who's had a great last month and a half of the season. Barber being held back by McClanahan. Fans thought there should have been a call. Clark back. Howe, backhand. Shot toward the net is wide. Around behind the net. Clark, they've got Barber in front, and he missed it. Screen shot. Save.
What a stop. Wow.
Hedberg off the sideboard. Pavlich. McClanahan one-on-one with Glenn Cochran. Good move. Save. Lindbergh stayed with him that time. Pavlich doing some forechecking. 3:55 to go. Greshner intercepts and goes deep. He's got Pavlich around the front. Greshner battling on the backboards. Pavlich is there. There's Anderson in deep with Pavlich.
Well, the Rangers are
Oh,
working.
they just flying now.
They're just working hard, boy.
Just forechecking. 3:38 to go in the period. Rangers leading by 2. And back across center zone.
Okay, that goal, a power play goal by Pavlich, assisted by Hedberg and Greshner at 15:05. That was his first power play, of course, first playoff goal this year. If you look at Barry Beck, the captain and team leader of this team.
Who incidentally has been playing very solid in this first period.
But Beck now leads Boston 3-0. Guess who scored?
Stastny.
Peter Stastny scored a hat trick. It's his 3rd goal.
Natural hat trick.
It's in the first period also. Right here with 3:29, you can see it. The Rangers 2, Flyers nothing.
Frank Bathe back behind the goal line. Off the sideboards. Flyers tip it to center. Rogers is back. Mike Rogers ahead. Lennon. Rogers flying down left wing. Skating pretty good with that back. Anderson tries to jam it in and does. Lennon in deep in the corner. Centers it. Anderson can't get the shot off. Dave Maloney, sharp angle. Rogers at the corner. In front. Lennon couldn't get turned in time. Oh, the Rangers forechecking.
That's exactly what they're doing. Excellent forechecking.
There's a 2-line pass by the Flyers who right now, and it's early in the game, seem a little bit befuddled.
You know why they're befuddled? And that's a good word. There's Dave Poulin. Let's talk about that kid for a minute. He was recalled last Saturday from Maine, and he scored 2 goals in his first game. He's a graduate of Notre Dame University, and he played in Sweden this year in Division I over there. And the Flyers signed him. A scout happened to see him out over there in a Swedish game and brought him over here, and the guy is playing in the Stanley Cup.
Boy, fast career that was. Rangers win the draw. Duguay back. Phil, it seems to me they're doing very good in the draws tonight.
Even that, they're just totally dominating right now.
We still have a long time to go.
That's right.
2:43 in the first period. Shot, save on a screen. Another good stop by Lindbergh. Center zone. Sinisalo beats Beck. Save. And cleared. There will be no icing. That'll send Fatiu in a hurry. Dvorak just did beat him to it. Holmgren. Ruotsalainen. Flyers are on a chain. So are the Rangers. Ruotsalainen is all by himself. 3 Flyers have a shot at him. Or is he surrounded?
No more matching lines by McCammon.
No, sir. Whatever's up is up.
Yep.
That's George McPhee in the corner, isn't it?
Yep.
Had to get used to his skating style before he can spot him for sure. Going to be a shot. Laidlaw. Save. You know, the Flyers are not helping Oh, here we go. Oh, and Lindbergh cross-checks somebody underneath him. He's up and fighting. Lindbergh's right in the middle of the fight.
Actually, it wasn't. Lindbergh is going, trying to get McPhee, but it was Brian Propp again. It started all that. He came from behind and knocked McPhee down right into Lindbergh. Anderson has got, somebody's got Anderson in a headlock. I'm not so sure whether that's Ben or Cochran, probably. That's who it is. Or Mike Allison it was.
Lindbergh did cross-check somebody who was down on the ice in front of him.
It was Brian Propp, Jim.
Think so?
Brian
Okay,
Propp
might be
came
right.
in behind
I'll hold up.
and just nailed McPhee in the back, and he went right into Pelle Lindbergh.
No, I'm saying after that happened, when he was down already. Then wham.
Oh, well, okay, maybe he did that. I started to look at the monitor. There will be penalties. Mike Allison is one guy, looks like, going off. But it was Brian Propp who came in right after the play and cross-checked.
In the meantime, Lindbergh had a heck of a time making the stop. Let's watch it
Let's
again.
look at it. Tommy Laidlaw shoots the puck. Now the puck is down and it's loose. Tommy Laidlaw tries to move it out, and now he's nailed. Watch, he'll fall right
Now watch
there.
the cross check here. That's the one I was talking about. See the slash
Oh,
against the
I
back
see
of
what you
Laidlaw?
mean, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at it from this thing. Now watch. Let's see if we can see prop coming in. I saw that one now, Jimmy. Okay, now Laidlaw's nailed right here. Okay, now watch. Let it run.
There's Lindbergh now. Watch.
Okay, Lindbergh hits him, and they stop it. What you can't see, you can see in the left of your screen McPhee coming in.
Lindbergh gets one. Cochran gets one. Allison gets one. Rangers power play.
But the guy that did that was Prop. He was the one that started that whole melee.
Right.
And he doesn't get one. Okay, Allison and Cochran will go off together for roughing. And Lindbergh also gets a penalty.
That must have been for that shot on,
yeah,
Laidlaw.
on Laidlaw. Good call, Jim. You saw it.
18-11 the time of these penalties. Rangers have scored on one power play.
That's right. Lindbergh gets cross-checking. So now it's a 4-on-3 situation. Hedberg and Pavlich out there. Yeah, put Hedberg on the right. Here I am. I'm up here. I'm like I'm coaching here. I'm saying put him on the right. Say hit him on the boards. You always get him in the middle of the ice where there's more room.
Power play for the Rangers. 1:46 to go in the first period. They lead by a score of 2-0. Lennon in with the puck. Shot. Save. Score!
There it is. Hedberg.
What a setup that was.
Hedberg scores. He just got nailed in the face, too, in the nose. You can see him by Frank Bathe with his hand. Over to Ruotsalainen. He shoots the puck. Watch Hedberg. And then watch Bathe whap him in the face. And the Rangers scored that third goal. Another power play goal. Here's another look at it all by himself. And there's this punch in the face. Anders Hedberg scores his second goal and second of the playoffs, and another power play goal for the New York Rangers.
Time 18 minutes, 21 seconds.
Assisted on that goal was Leninen and Ruotsalainen. 18-21.
So shades of last year when the Rangers took advantage of power play opportunities against the Flyers. They've had two tonight. It is 3-0 Rangers with 1:27 to go in the first period. They're skating 4 aside. That was on the Lindbergh penalty. Coming down the right side, McClanahan. Good move by Dvorak. Knocks it away. Anderson along the boards to Dvorak. Barber coming out to his right wing. Clark with Barber trying to take the slot. Barber's in front. Clark held up. Karam's off a Ranger deep wide right. There's Barber in the corner with Ruotsalainen. And a frozen puck with 1:04 on the clock.
And it's funny what the Rangers have done to the Flyers in this first period is totally dominate them, and dominate them because the Flyers are playing so tentative. They're literally are afraid of playing the Rangers, it seems to me.
They're not playing the kind of game we've expected them to play for the last 3 or 4 times they've met.
That's right.
So much for coaching.
But yeah, well, maybe you're right. But one of the things for sure is that the Rangers skate so well, the Flyers are intimidated by that. It's not so much the physicalness or the shooting, it's the...
Watch how the face-off comes back here. Barber right behind Clark.
Mark Pavlich, Hedberg will go in now and take the draw. But if Clark's got that, watch him switch his left hand. If he puts it...
Oh, he's out.
Okay. But Barber again, watch him on those draws.
Same play back to Clark. Can't do it. Rangers win the draw again. Hedberg. They've done very well in the centerings tonight. Hoffmeyer ahead. Clark going into the corner. Laidlaw goes out in front. Rangers have it there. Good pass, Pavlich. Hedberg streaking down the center. Crisscross with Pavlich. Shots. Oh, a quick wrist shot. Save again.
Hedberg's having a fantastic hockey game so far.
Barber down the slot. Long shot off a stick high in the air. That one will get into the crowd. It took Hedberg so long to come back. Actually, he came back very fast for most hockey players. But once he began to get the touch back again about a month ago in the season, he's just like he played a couple of years ago.
Boy, timing.
Yep.
Timing is everything. And he's been playing well. That first period is as well as I've seen Anders Hedberg play in
since he
2
came
years.
to the Rangers, I think.
Maybe you're right.
Yep.
But that line of Pavlich and Hedberg and McClanahan are just a dynamite hockey line.
We're in the first period. 32 seconds to go. Rangers lead the Flyers 3-0. Beck. Ruotsalainen plays the boards in clear. Eddie Johnstone. Saw the check coming from Wilson. Not a bad idea to see a check coming from Wilson.
Look what Philadelphia's doing. They're just lining up. They just don't know which way to go right now.
One man deep this time. Still 4-on-4, of course. Johnstone got through.
Look at this.
Shot high and wide. Period will end in 3 seconds. Mio makes the stop, and the period will end. And for the Rangers, an ideal period. They played one of the best periods we've seen, considering the opposition here against the Philadelphia Flyers, and that picture tells a good part of the story. 14 minutes and 56 seconds. We will be back with the second period. In the meantime, intermission coming up. Don't go away. It is 3-0 Rangers.
Take me there. Got a feeling, ooh, I'm going somewhere. I'm deep in it, and I really do care. Wait a minute now. Boy, don't walk out now. I can see your disbelieving eyes. Don't you know? Holding back your love is so unwise. Take a chance. Anytime you drop your lover's hand. I'm staying with it. Let my heart take me there. Got a feeling, ooh, I'm going somewhere. Deep in it, and I really do care. Wait a minute now. Staying with it. Let my heart take me there. Got a feeling, ooh, I'm going somewhere. Deep in it, and I really do care. Wait a minute now. Baby, don't walk out. Take me there. Got a feeling, ooh, I'm going somewhere. Deep in it, and I really do care. Wait a minute now. Baby, don't walk out. Staying with it, ooh, staying with it. Staying with it, yeah, ooh, yeah. Staying with it, don't hold back, 'cause you gotta take a chance and live.
I don't think so either. I don't think so. I think the Rangers got them psyched out, is what it is.
Do you remember the last game before the Rangers? Let's see, it'd be 2 games ago here at the Spectrum. We all drove home together, and Barry Beck kept saying, "We can beat this club." This after the Rangers had lost badly to the Flyers.
That's right.
We can beat this club, and he sounded almost like for the first time they understood it. They look great.
Exactly. There's a scoring summary. Hedberg at 6:06 for Tio and Chartrand assisting. Then Pavlich, a power play goal at 15:05. And then Hedberg scored his second goal, also a power play goal.
Now, lets you think that we're talking about some kind of premature celebration. Let us not here. Look at the Quebec-Boston score in the second period. There are still 2 periods of play here at Philadelphia.
That's right.
And a 3-goal lead is big, but it is not immense. So this could be tough yet. 11 seconds yet on the dual penalties to Allison and Cochran. The Rangers scored as Cochran and Lindbergh both got penalties together, and the Rangers only sent Allison. So Lindbergh's penalty expired. Cochran and Allison will be out of there in 11 seconds. They'll be skating on 5 then. Ruotsalainen back with some company by Beck. Let's see if the Flyers do any quick hitting here. McPhee helps them bump in the corner. penalty boxes have emptied. They're skating 5-on-5. And indeed, the Flyers are trying to do some forechecking here. Then they do it well. And come out with a puck. Shot saved. Rebound shot. Wilson stopped in front. Eddie Johnstone went down. Here comes Allison down the right side. He's got help out in front. The puck turns all the way around over the glass, goes into the crowd.
And you can see right off the bat, the Flyers came out and started to forecheck a little bit more. Brian Propp and everything else, they forecheck. Here's Propp. He puts it out in front. Holmgren shoots, and Eddie Mio makes a good stop. Brian Propp, speaking of that guy, you know, he led the league in game-winning goals. He had 12. There's the shots on goal. You can see that the Rangers dominated. They had good ones, too. Lindbergh was sharp to keep it to 3.
I agree. Puck comes into the Flyers goal line area. And the Flyers start out. Barber carrying the puck. Karam's off Dave Maloney's skate. Pavlich is back for it. Hedberg lost it in the corner. Flyers now have 3 men deep compared to 1 in the first period. They keep the puck in play. Centering pass. Back for Dvorak. Shot. Wide. Mio will hold anyway.
He's sharp.
Yep.
Eddie is very, very sharp tonight, Mio. And he's on his game. Watch his left hand. Right of your screen, watch the left hand.
And well out beyond the area of the crease as well.
Exactly.
Face off left side of Mio. Dvorak there, number 9. Clark has got Allison and Barber directly behind him to his left there. Rangers again win the draw. Should be a shot. Allison off somebody and into the crowd. All the Rangers in this game, they're going down to block shots.
That's right. Tommy Laidlaw did that one. Dave Maloney there slipped or something or lost his edge and lost a puck, and they had a shot from the point. There's Herb Brooks behind the Ranger bench. Walter Tkachuk, a man closest to you with the headsets on, talking to Wayne Thomas. Brooks just builds his teams for the playoffs. I believe that.
It's the kind of a league it is.
With 16 teams in the playoffs, I guess it is.
Eddie Mio right on the corner of his front porch. Clark on the draw with the Flyers. He is out. So is Rogers. Lennon comes in with Bill Barber. Clark is always looking for the edge, always jawing.
When they start the playoffs, the linesmen go again and start throwing guys out. It's like the beginning of the season.
Free puck. They'll get a shot by Hoffmeyer possible. He goes to deep for it. Centers. Save. Stopped in front. Real mess in front. Knocked wide. There were 5 players there. Mio still have trouble getting up. He makes another stop. And the Rangers get it clear. It should not be icing.
Allison and Barber, Ray Allison it is, had excellent opportunities there.
What a mess in front of Mio's net. There must have been 4 people down on the ice. Dvorak in his own end. Rangers have not spent any time in Philadelphia's end here in the second period. Dvorak plays the right side. Ray Allison ahead. Rangers capture Rogers. Rogers feeds the wing, taken away by Dvorak. Bad pass. Clark with Barber on his left wing. Crisscross. The Flyers are on a change as Clark passed right in front of his own bench. This could be an icing call. Back to the Rangers' end. Here's a whistle. 18 minutes and 5 seconds to go. We're in period number 2 here at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. And the score remains the Rangers 3 and the Flyers nothing.
And there's the save by Lindbergh. And here comes Mike Backman as everybody tried to clear out Duguay and Lennon. That's that, their 3rd shot on goal this period. Here's another look at it. And here comes Backman all by himself. I love the way Lennon leaned in and used his left leg to block out the stick check by Clark.
It is now a 4-goal lead for the Rangers. In the second period, 13:30 to go. And the Flyers come clear. Sinisalo pulled down. There'll be a penalty. And the Rangers they have taken a bad penalty here just after getting the 4th goal, giving the Flyers a chance to get in the ball game. The score is 4-0 Rangers. We'll be back. He lifted it. He took his time.
Right. But that's a natural instinct that comes out. Anyway, the penalty is Dave Maloney, 6:36 for holding.
This will be the 3rd power play for the Flyers. Rangers has scored on 2 power plays tonight. 1:42 in this power play. Sittler comes in and drops it for Sinisalo. Shot. Save. Good clear, too.
Mio is hot.
Anderson out. Rangers trying to keep it open. Nice play. Good move by Tom Laidlaw.
What a play by Tommy Laidlaw.
1:23 in the Philadelphia power play. Wilson uncontested, moving down center zone. Sittler wide, centers it. Too far across. Back to Wilson. Left point, Dvorak. Not his best position, left side. Sittler. Nobody's in front. Prop is in a deep slot. Back to Dvorak. Fakes the shot. 57 seconds power play. Flyers set a pretty good Ranger steal. Lennon with Duguay. Duguay plays keep away and gets it clear for the Rangers. Back to Rick Chartraw.
That's a smart play right there by Ron Duguay. Killing off time.
Again, Duguay, same play. The Flyers let him skate. 32 seconds to go in the power play for the Flyers. Pavlich stayed in deep. Hedberg off the bench. Ben Wilson. Holmgren's going in front. Wide. 16 seconds in the power play. Rangers have done well. Flyers have not in the power play. They just seemed completely confused again, Phil.
They sure are.
This is Taylor coming down the right side. Power play will end here.
That goal by Mike Backman.
Big
Took
goal.
the wind out of the sail.
Shot here, big one. Save. Mio again with perfect position. The puck is not cleared. Rangers should clear it here. Beck plays for Pavlich. He's got Howe to beat. Trailed by Dave Maloney just out of the penalty box. He's got Pavlich in front. Shot stopped. Lindbergh had to keep that one out, too. Rangers' speed is all the difference in the world tonight.
That is the difference right there. The Rangers' speed and the Philadelphia's brawn, as it were.
Yep. It's almost like the old concept of big man against little man. 10:48 to go in the second period. Almost halfway through the hockey game. Rangers lead 4-0 over the Flyers. That's George McPhee, who just joined the Rangers from Tulsa, number 37. Flockhart. Cochran lays it off. Penalty call. Shot, save. And the Rangers will have to withstand another one. 10 minutes and 25 seconds to go. We're in period number 2. The Rangers lead by a score of 4-0, and Ron Greshner goes to the penalty box. We'll be back with the Philadelphia power play.
Ronnie Greshner gets 2 minutes for holding at 9:35. Philadelphia goes on the power play. 4-0 Rangers, 10:25 left in the second period.
This is asking a lot, having to kill off 2 in a row like this. Mio steers it out for Anderson. He gets to it and lifts it clear. After the face-off, Hedberg goes right for the bench. McClanahan goes out to work with Anderson up front. Beck is back with Laidlaw. Here comes Bobby Clark for Ray Allison. Shot by Howe. Save! Score! And you know, asking too much. Great play by Flockhart on a rebound. 2 consecutive power plays are 1 too many.
That's right, Ronnie Flockhart. Eddie Mio made a great save on the first one by Mark Howe. Here it is. Watch the save by Mio. The rebound, Flockhart comes in, and Mio almost got it. And it just went up over his glove, and Flockhart puts it in. Here's another look at it. A good stop, and the rebound up over Eddie Mio into the net. Ron Flockhart scores for the Philadelphia Flyers on a power play. Puts them back in the game somewhat. 4-1 now for the New York Rangers.
The game is halfway over right now. 10 minutes to go in the second period. Rangers are leading by a score of 4-1. Rangers now doing their forechecking. They're skating 5 aside. Johnstone on the left wing. Poked behind him to center zone. And right back.
That goal, Flockhart, from Howe and Allison at 9:55. Power play goal.
Rangers will get to it at center zone. Laidlaw, shot, just high. Laidlaw behind the goal line. Coates out in front now and gets back to defense. He's going on a change, as a matter of fact. Mike Allison goes for the puck. Dvorak beats him. He knocks it away, does Allison. Mike Allison. Allison being held. Lays it off for McPhee. Allison pulled down in front. Back out towards center zone. Darryl Sittler plays the corner, looking for the rebound. Angle is deep. Ruotsalainen back. Flyers are playing much more than what we expected right now in the second period. Beck ties his man up. Free puck in the Rangers' end. Still free in the Rangers' end. Sits the shot. And he's looking for a tip in. They had a perfect setup in front. Shot toward the net is blocked before it gets there.
That Poulin has his stick down in front of the net like he's supposed to. That puck's in the net.
8 minutes and 47 seconds to go. Icing is called against the Rangers. We're in the second period. And the score remains. The New York Rangers 4 and the Philadelphia Flyers 1.
There, and there's the score. 4-1, 8:46 left in the second period.
Philadelphia has already had 11 shots on net in this period. Rangers have only had 3.
That's a difference in forechecking.
Oh, boy, is it ever.
That's what Fatorik was talking about.
Yep. Play is still in the Rangers' end. Lennon trying to get it away from Holmgren. Rangers do. They might get a 3-on-2 if they hurry. It'll be a 2-on-2 as they're going for a change. 2-on-2. Taken away very nicely by McCrimmon. McCrimmon's got the puck for the Flyers. Flyers are outplaying the Rangers here in the second. Bade goes deep. Bade looking to set up in front. He does. Not clear by the Rangers. And back to center zone. It was all Rangers in the first. Prop sends it into the corner. Short draw back. Just beyond Rogers' reach. Hoffmeyer. Dvorak on the right side now. 8:02 to go, second period. Chartraw's pass out goes in for the Rangers. Rogers down the right side. Pinched off. Still goes for the puck. The back understood that one pretty good. He's coming back slowly to the bench. Flockhart. Long shot. Wide of Mio. Duguay at left wing.
Rogers is not 100%.
No, he's not. Not with his usual speed. Ruotsalainen, soft pass, almost taken away by the Flyers. It is. Pass across, deflected, and back to center zone by Lennon. 7:25 to go. Rangers now doing a better checking job at center zone and their own line. There's one by Beck. And again by Beck, and cleared by Beck. Flyers throw it in. It hit the linesman. So the Rangers get possession.
Ed Bonnie's taking a beating tonight.
Is he ever? This is not his night. Duguay intercepts that pass. 7:03 to go. Hoffmeyer behind the goal line. Duguay forechecking. Comes her clear in the slot, but it is cleared by the Flyers again. Ruotsalainen back. Plays the board. It goes right to Barber. He's in. Behind Ruotsalainen, as a matter of fact. They got a man in front. Barber will turn the corner. Barber's shot blocked in front. Rangers. 6:45 to go. Duguay. Lead pass. Duguay takes his own. Puts it in front. This is Howe. 3-on-3. Howe. Drop pass. Barber. Rangers stopped it in front. Howe still deep. Duguay. And clear. Petieu wearing a helmet and face mask tonight. Laidlaw. Laidlaw in front. Wide through the crease.
Well, I can see why Mark Howe plays the right side, not the left side. He cannot move to his left as well as he does his right.
Cochran has the puck.
That's the second or third time somebody's gone right around him.
Howe around behind the goal line. This is Wilson. 4-1 Rangers. 5:59 to go, second period. Puck in the Rangers' end. Laidlaw gets to it. Plays the boards. Not cleared. Shot toward the net. Knocked down. Laidlaw again. This time Tom will clear to center. Pavlich. He's got help in front with Hedberg. McClanahan taken off the puck by Howe. It's a 3-on-2. Evans lost it to Beck's check. Hedberg might get in here. Nope, just behind him. Good check by Beck to break up a 3-on-2. Rangers are controlling center zone again. First time in this period.
That's right. That's exactly right, Jim.
5:19 to
Good
go.
observation.
Barry Beck. McClanahan, 2 men after him. Both miss. Pavlich. Pavlich. John Stone can't get the swipe at it. Now save. Rebound high. Interesting game now. 5 minutes to go, second period. We got a play stoppage on a slash I did not see. I think it's against the Flyers.
Yep, McCrimmon.
4 minutes and 58 seconds to go. 4-1 Rangers. Power play coming up.
2 minutes for slashing at 15:02. The Rangers go on a power play again.
Remember that collision we talked about with Mike Rogers? Looked like his back might have gotten a shot again. I just understand he had been supposed to help toward the dressing room. We'll be watching for him.
Boy, those muscle spasms in the back, if anybody ever had them, you know what we're talking about.
Like a knife. Just like a knife in there. Flyers coming down. They're short-handed. Ruotsalainen is back to save a break-in. 4:45 to go. Lennon can't hold it. Frank Bathe. Ruotsalainen back, one man deep. It's Prop. He's dangerous. Quick stick, good moves. Two-line pass, quite obviously. Almost a three-line pass.
Out of town, Quebec at Boston. Early in the second period, it's Quebec 3, Boston 2. Peterson has scored, and O'Connell has scored for Boston. And they've only played 6 minutes of that second period, so the Bruins are on their way back. See the Rangers bench, they're full of life. Right now, they've got to be thinking, look, we don't care whether they got a 4-1 lead or not. It's a 0-0 game. We want to win. That's it.
Following the Esposito formula, they can't change their game plan and start playing keep away or anything else.
Just keep taking it to them.
1:27 to go in the Ranger power play, but the face-off is in their end. And Flyers would love to get one here. It could be demoralizing. Free puck Rangers. Greshner coming away. Soft pass. Hedberg. He leaves it for Pavlich. Pavlich deep. Hedberg goes for the net. Greshner's wide right. Pavlich back. Good puck control. Nobody's in the slot.
Oh.
Take away.
Bad pass right there.
And Beck just did get back. Taylor recaptures, though. That was a bad pass. Shot toward the net. Slowed down. Beck misses this time. Turn around in front. Save. It's under him. Oh, not a big play there, was it?
There goes Prop again. He's fooling around now at Greshner. That was a big save by Eddie Mio. But watch Taylor. He goes right around, drops it to Prop. He's nailed. Now he goes around. Beckett's falling down. Now watch the left. His stick hand. And you can see it, and Eddie Mio just scoops it underneath him on his stick side. Here's another look at it. Now you watch Eddie Mio's stick hand, where he's got the stick. Now watch the puck come through right here. Now he reaches back and just stops it in time.
Rangers 4, Flyers 1, 3:59 to go, second period. 1 minute and 1 second to go in the Ranger power play, but the Flyers are threatening here on a shorthanded situation. And nothing's quite as demoralizing as a shorthanded goal.
You see, sometimes what happens, Jim, you get ahead 4-1, you get a power play, you figure, well, we can relax right here, right now.
No way.
And that's dangerous, as Eddie Shack would say, dangerous.
Face off right side of Mio. Rangers a 5 skater, Flyers have 4. Clark on the draw. Rangers need a draw here. They don't get it. Howe shot. Why? It will not come clear. Hoffmeyer keeps it in. Clark knocks it down. Good forechecking by Howe and Clark.
See,
now
I don't understand also Mr. Brooks's theory right now, and he has not. There's a power play out there. Like Beck never plays the power play, and he's out there, and I don't understand that. Take it to him.
40 seconds to go in the power play. Lennon coming in. Offside. This is not working for the Rangers. 34 seconds to go. In the power play.
That's right.
3:32 to go in the period.
When was the last time Ron Duguay played a power play? A long time ago. Duguay's having a good game tonight. He's playing well tonight. He's killed all the penalties off. He and Anderson, and having a good game. Okay, the Rangers send out Allison. I don't know what. Van Helleman, he's talking to Herb Brooks about something. He's telling him to keep quiet, no more.
Somebody's jawing on the bench, and they better keep quiet.
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the papers here, Herb Brooks was talking about the referees and in New York. Maybe Brooks was saying something about one of the Philadelphia guys, probably Prop.
You don't see Rogers down the bench there, do you?
Nope.
No, in the dressing room. This is George McPhee, number 37, up at Tulsa for the Rangers. Mike Allison. Lost it. Power play will be over in 20 seconds. Look out, bouncing puck, dangerous shot that was.
Was it ever?
That could have flipped the other way just as easily. Well, the Rangers will be glad when this power play is over. He's in.
What a play.
But he couldn't get the shot away.
He just lost it just at the last second. What a great play by Ruotsalainen. And he just lost it at the last second to put it by Lindbergh. Here he comes. Watch him go around Hoffmeyer. Puts it between his stick and his leg. Goes around him, and Hoffmeyer just swung on a desperation thing and knocked it off his stick. Ruotsalainen was in. Ruotsalainen has been very hot in the last 22 games. He had 28 points. Mark Pavelich, what can you say about him? MVP for the team?
Power play will end in 2 seconds, and maybe the Rangers can breathe a sigh of relief now.
I still don't understand how Mark Pavelich never got a vote last year, or a couple of votes for a rookie.
Flyers keep it in. This has been a Flyer period. That puck goes off the glass up into the crowd, though. So let's see. We'll check the clock. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in period number 2. The Rangers lead by a score of 4-1.
Ray Allison, while we were away, took a punch at Robbie McClanahan. I don't even know why Robbie McClanahan's getting a penalty.
Allison's been sent off.
Allison just literally just took a punch at McClanahan, and I don't understand that. See, that's not right, and that's not fair. I think he'll probably call each 2 minutes, and that is not right.
I did not see what started. I really can't comment on it.
Jim, I was watching them. They were just standing there talking, and all of a sudden Allison just took a punch at him, and he gets a 10-minute misconduct, and that is bad. No good at all. I don't understand that at all. You can see Allison had dropped his gloves and everything and took a swipe at McClanahan. He was just standing there, and they were talking at the face-off. It's no good.
Barry Beck gets it into center zone. Duguay lefts the puck behind him at the red line. 2:36 to go. Wilson. I think that's a good trade for Philadelphia. McClanahan's been playing so well that'll break up that whole line for 10 minutes.
Better believe it.
10 minutes worth of that line being broken up. Duguay is in deep.
And that's, I mean, with Rogers gone too.
Yep.
You know, they've got a lot of guys short. And but first place, and the guy starts it like that. It was obvious. I was watching it, Jim. I know you would.
I didn't see it, so I really don't know.
We were away for a commercial, and I was watching the ice, and I was just watching him talk. And all of a sudden, Allison started throwing at him. If this Philadelphia Flyer team is going anywhere, this man right there, Mark Howe, has to lead them. He and Bobby Clark are the keys.
Face off on the right side of Mio. It is 4-1 Rangers. The game certainly is not out of reach of the Flyers. 2:18 to go in the second period. And every face-off in here you've got to be worried about from a Ranger standpoint. Free puck shot, save. That was almost in. Mio has really been on his game. Lennon comes away with the puck. Laidlaw taking care of Paul Holmgren.
Jim,
yeah.
I can tell you right now, Philadelphia is starting the rough stuff.
Not for this game, it's for the one tomorrow.
That's right. Wilson has just been elbowing Lennon all over the place on the right side. You'll see it right. Wilson is playing that side.
Shot here. Saved by Lindbergh, and he'll hold. Look at this. The high stick right away from McCochran coming in. You're right.
And that's what Philadelphia are doing right now. They're reverting back to those tactics that they did before.
But the Rangers, as you say, have got to stay away. Let it go.
Exactly. They got to be smart and just stay away and let it go and just beat him on the scoreboard. You can see Lennon, and he was just talking to Van Helleman about that. Watch off the faceoff here. Wilson, a great shot and a good save. Dave Maloney should have had him move right in and take that guy out so you can't get that shot.
Face-off is in the Flyers' end. Rangers lead by 3. It had been 4-0 before 2 consecutive power plays. Cash one in for Philadelphia. Mike Allison improving all the time on the face-offs. He'll be against Darryl Sittler. Draw won by the Rangers. Beck turns, shoots wide. Flyers clear to the right corner. Sittler did not get it clear. Dvorak misses on the pass out. McPhee knocks it loose. Allison going in the corner. Hoffmeyer's got him. 1:23 to go in the second period. Rangers doing good corner work here. McPhee looking for help. Cross. John Cole scores!
What a play by George McPhee. What a fantastic play. And that's the only way to answer back when they get rough like that. Watch McPhee. He holds on. Dvorak doesn't check him. A good pass. And Eddie Johnstone just tilts his stick and lifts it up over Pelle Lindbergh. Here's another look at it. Eddie Johnstone. And there it is. Eddie Johnstone scores. McPhee gets an assist. Score now 5-1. And that's Eddie Johnstone's first goal of the playoffs.
Right back to play here. Bouncing puck wide left side of Mio. Dave Maloney is back. Holmgren taking a run at him and takes him in. Rangers still have the puck in their own end and should be able to come out. Hedberg. Headman pass. Bathe chops it away. Brian Propp. Bathe. 55 seconds in the period. Rangers have regained a 4-goal lead. 5-1 Rangers. Shots on goal are 25-23. Rangers only have 6 shots on this period. Put 2 in.
That's right. That goal is goal by Johnstone, assisted by McPhee and Allison at 18:44. 5-1 New York Rangers with 52 seconds left in the second period.
Face off inside center zone across the Rangers line. Again, the Rangers win a draw. Doing well tonight. This is Brad McCrimmon, number 10. Couldn't hold it. Laidlaw plays the boards and clear. 38 seconds in the period. In deep is Taylor, right side. Surrounded by Laidlaw. Holmgren with a little slash.
Drop again.
Yep.
But this time
Penalties
they
coming
got him.
up.
It's about time, too.
This time he's caught. Hedberg is hit by Propp. Propp's trying to take somebody with him.
He's been using that stick all night, that man right there. And it's the first one he's got caught, and he almost got Lennon in the face. I don't understand a kid like him. He's a good player, and he's got to do things. Watch this stick. Look at that.
2 minutes for hooking.
He gets 2 minutes for hooking.
41 seconds.
And this guy is a good hockey player, an excellent hockey player. And why he reverts to things like that is beyond me. 1941, Propp for hooking.
5-1 Rangers with a period and 19 seconds to go. There'll be a day off, of course, tomorrow, and another game here Thursday at Madison Square Garden, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Saturday night. Beck.
If the Rangers get one here before the end of the period on a power play, or at the beginning of the next period, watch out for the Flyers to try to do a lot of intimidating for the next game.
Well, the Rangers have answered that beautifully, Phil. They've just been too fast, too quick.
That's
Stayed
all
out
they
of
have
the way.
to do. That's right.
And the period ends. And as it does, Clark gets a stick up high on Mike Allison, skating by just accidentally. It is that kind of a team. What do they say in New York? They're nudging all the time.
They're always trying to do something.
Yep. But the important facts are that the Rangers, in the second period, have picked up 2 goals to Philadelphia's 1. And at the end of 2 periods, it is Rangers 5, the Flyers 1. And don't forget, we're going to be able to take a look at the highlights of the season series between the Flyers and the Rangers up to date. And, of course, Phil will be talking with J.D. No, not J.R., J.D. He's better.
For the Rangers, the offensive star was winger Brian Propp. The fourth-year man scored 2 goals, the first on a tip-in of a Mark Taylor blast, and the second followed a face-off deep in the Rangers zone. For the second consecutive year, Propp had 40 goals or more. This was a memorable night for Froese because he recorded his first National Hockey League shutout as the Flyers held on for a 4-0 victory. A week later in Philadelphia, Bobby Clarke, the veteran, scoring a goal in the second period, putting the Flyers ahead 2-0. Reijo Ruotsalainen made it 2-1 in the third. Herb Brooks pulled the goaltender in the final minute, and Clarke found Bill Barber for an empty netter. 3-1, the final score. Back in Philadelphia in February, it was a shootout. Glenn Hanlon was in goal as Darryl Sittler scored from a bad angle in the third period to make it Flyers 6 and Rangers 4. Hanlon had other problems. Ben Wilson took a deliberate run at the Rangers goaltender late in the game. Wilson was later suspended 5 games by the National Hockey League. Hanlon recovered to finish the game but Philadelphia ended up on top 8-5. The Rangers gained some revenge in the month of March against Pelle Lindbergh at the Garden, 5 goals in the first period of play. After Eddie Johnstone scored, it was Mark Pavlich twice. Pavlich ended up the season the Rangers' top goal scorer with 37. Mike Rogers also beat Lindbergh. Rogers ended up as the top point getter on the New York team, even though he didn't play in the last 8 games. And Kent Eric Anderson finished the first period barrage. The final, Rangers 8, Flyers 2. The final meeting came in Philadelphia on the last day of March. Hanlon in nets, making great saves on Ray Allison and Ben Wilson. Reijo Ruotsalainen scored twice against Froze as the Rangers went on for a 4-2 victory. The Flyers won the season series 4-3, but the Rangers gained momentum in the final 2 meetings.
Theo Chartres, 6:06, Pavlich, power play goal. At 15:05 from Hedberg and Greshner, and Hedberg scored another power play goal at 18:21 from Ruotsalainen and Leninen. And then Backman at 6:23 from Mikko Leninen. And then the Flyers get on the scoreboard. Flockhart, a power play goal from Howen Ellison. And Eddie Johnstone at 18:44 from McPhee and Ray Allison. Mike Allison scored, and the Rangers lead 5-1. Look at that, Quebec 3, Boston 2, now in the 3rd period. That's a big game, boy, for them also.
Yes.
Of course, it's a playoffs, they're all big games. Who am I kidding? Philadelphia is yet to make an appearance on the ice. And you can bet soon the linesman will go up there, or the referee. There he goes, Andy Van Hellemond. Just as I spoke, you're people watching the Rangers skate around. I just watched Andy Van Hellemond go up and get the Flyers out of the dressing room.
Shots on goal in that second period. 13 Flyers, 6 Rangers. But again, as has happened so often with the Rangers over the last couple of weeks, they have taken advantage of a few number of shots. They put in 2 on 6 shots.
Tomorrow night, there they go. Washington at the Island, Buffalo at Montreal, St. Louis at Chicago, and St. Louis has beaten Chicago the last 2 times they played. Toronto at Minnesota, and Toronto.
Oh, watch them. They're
played
possible.
Very well against Minnesota. I don't see Winnipeg beating Edmonton, and Vancouver at Calgary. That's going to be a tough one to pick, Roy, but Vancouver may beat them because they seem to come alive in the playoffs. There's Lindbergh roughing up the ice to cut the glare down. That's a Ranger fan, and she's got a lot of nerve, that girl, standing up there cheering like that.
Well, here's the situation. We have 20 minutes of hockey remaining in this, the first night of the semifinal round in the Patrick Division. The Rangers lead by a score of 5-1. Tomorrow will be an off night. And Thursday again back here in Philadelphia before going to Madison Square Garden on Saturday night for a 9 o'clock game and a 7:30 on Sunday. Don't forget that circus performance, the late performance of Saturday night, was canceled. And it'll be a 9 o'clock game. Mark it down.
There's Robbie McClanahan. He's sitting in the box for, he had a 10-minute misconduct. Van Hellemond, the referee tonight, and we're ready for the start of the 3rd period.
See if the loss of McClanahan hurts. It could, because that line has been the best the Rangers have had.
They put Greshner at right wing.
Yeah. Ruotsalainen, and Clark is on him right away. Through Hedberg, shot, save.
Let's not forget the Rangers have a power play here, Jim.
Last time they had a power play was nearly a disaster for them. Flyers played much better. Hedberg. Centering pass, and Clark is there. Off the sideboards and back to center zone. Pavlich will capture. He'll touch it himself because it would have been a hand pass.
Good play by Ruotsalainen right there. Smart play.
Stayed away from the puck.
That's what I like, boy, when they're smart. Play smart.
Hedberg's in. Pavlich in the corner. Back to the point. This is Leninen. Missed it. Breakaway. Penalty. And that looked like a good hook on the stick, but it's a penalty nevertheless.
Leninen is going to get 2 minutes for hooking.
So the Flyers will get a big break here early in the 3rd period with the score remaining. The Rangers 5 and the Flyers 1.
Maloney, Dave Poulin, as he went by Tommy Laidlaw. Laidlaw made the mistake of looking down at the puck, and Poulin pulled it around him and banked it off the goalpost. Watch this play. See, Laidlaw went for the puck, he and Anderson, and Poulin shot the puck, hit the goalpost in the net. A beautiful play. Let's take a look at it. Watch Anderson. Now Laidlaw goes to poke the puck. Poulin doesn't see where he's shooting. He just shoots it, and it hits the goalpost. And in the net. Again, watch Poulin now. He doesn't look. He got his eye on the puck. He just shoots it. And off the goalpost. That is knowing where the net is. That goal at 1:14 of the start of the third period. Poulin scores the goal. We'll give you the official if anybody gets assists or anything. Now it's 5-2.
Face-off is in center zone. Rangers leading by just 3 now, and you can never put these hockey games away early. Johnstone. Barry Beck.
So Sinisalo and Dvorak get assists on that goal. That's 1:14.
Still skating 4 aside. Shot toward the net. Lindbergh makes the stop. Johnstone goes for it. He's got it. Got a man in a deep slot as Hedberg. Johnstone turns, wrapped up though, and couldn't get the pass. Chartraw slows it up and breaks it up. Rick Chartraw. Okay, power play for Philadelphia. Chartraw carries deep and nicely. Power play has 1 minute to go. Flyers forming their own end. Rangers leading by 3. Flockhart, a good quick skater. He's got help with Clark coming in off left wing. Clark is in front. Can't find him. Clark behind the net. Rangers steal it. Play it behind Clark. Howe pinches in and keeps it in. Clark's got the puck. Flockhart in front. Beck beats him to it. Rangers will break. Johnstone's going to get caught from behind. Howe.
What a great play by Mark Howe.
Flockhart. Good pass. Prop. Save. Dead-on save and cleared by the Rangers.
That, as far as the Rangers are concerned, Jim, and as far as I'm concerned, is a save by Eddie Mio right there, is the one that maybe turned his tide.
Save again. Beck and Clark. Flockhart. They got 2 men in front. Off the bench, Dave Maloney with a body check that knocked it loose from Howe, who was winding up. A perfect check.
Because if Prop scores in that, it's 5-3, and they've got momentum going.
Yep. It was definitely, despite the fact the Rangers scored 2 goals in that second period, you'd have to give the edge to the Flyers. They're even now, 5 aside. Rangers in the Flyers end. Flyers had the puck and come out. Rangers substituting right off the bench, Ron Greshner for Dave Maloney. Lost it. Gets it back. Chartraw. Pass turns the corner and comes clear. Could be icing, and they'll have to play the puck. Lindbergh in front of Mike Allison. Allison and McCrimmon. Rangers in front. Try to back it off a Flyer. Prop back to center zone. 16:36 to go. Third period. Poulin behind the net. McPhee takes a solid body check. That was a crunch. Sinisalo tying up Allison. Not completely. Rangers throwing some checks as well. That puck comes clear center zone. McPhee trying to golf at it. George McPhee gets to it and sends it to Bathe instead. Beck.
I'm impressed with McPhee.
Yes, sir. Here he is again. In front, Backman can't get the shot off. He was locked up coming back by... I lost to Holmgren, yeah. 15:58 to go. In front, backhand, stopped. It's under him.
Boy,
and clear.
oh boy, he didn't even know where it was, did
Shot
he?
toward the net is blocked. Rangers get back. He did not.
It banked off of one skate, went to the other.
Ruotsalainen coming in. Rangers skating pretty good here. Shot is high off a stick. 15:42 to go. Rangers leading 5-2. Rangers have picked up their checking game again. Hedberg will get to it. He's got Pavlich with him. Throws it behind him, though.
Oh, was he racked up by Paul Holmgren?
Yes, he was. Dvorak coming down the slot. That hurt Hedberg. And they're offside going across the line. 15 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Period number 3. The score is Rangers 5 and the Flyers 2, and we will be back. And the Washington Bullets on WOR TV Sports. Don't go away. Center, and Hedberg gets to it. Taken away by Taylor. Rangers recapture Hedberg. Good hard work by Hedberg. That's all that was about. Pass to Pavlich from Lennon. Pavlich. He's got a man in front. Pavlich Holds. Shot. Save. High. He'll hold. And the fans are getting on the Flyers.
Tommy Laidlaw standing in front of the net could not be moved by Taylor and Hoffenmeyer, and no one could move him. Now watch the left of your screen as Pavlich comes around, and he winds up at the top of your screen. You'll see Laidlaw. There it is. And Taylor couldn't move him. Lindbergh couldn't move him. And then Hoffmeyer comes in and still couldn't move Tommy Laidlaw. Look at them. They're talking about it right now. Love to see guys talking about things on the bench after they come off the ice.
On the draw, back behind the goal line. Cochran. Stolen by McPhee. Johnstone behind the net. Ruotsalainen slows down the breakout. Barber is after the puck, but Beck comes across. Flyers center zone and onside. Rangers knock it away and should come out. Ruotsalainen. For Eddie Johnstone. Ruotsalainen will cut in from the left side. Ruotsalainen's in front. Here's the shot. Save.
What a stop.
Pass out. Shot Johnstone. No good wood. 14-17 to go in the game. Offside by Flyers. Clark deked at the line and Barber went in front.
Ruotsalainen led the team in shots this year in goal with 230, and he had a wide open stop right there. He went around Flockhart, and then he dekes to his backhand, and Lindbergh stays right with him. Good stop by Pelle Lindbergh, and a big stop. 6'2" is it's a wide margin at this stage of the game. Right now it's 5-2, Rangers 14-12 left in the period and the hockey game, unless there's overtime.
That's right. Can't say in the game anymore. In regular period. Bathe. Laidlaw and Anderson. Flyers recaptured. It's knocked away. Shot from outside the blue line. On goal, and Meehl was there. 13:52 to go in the regulation game. That got through. Almost stopped inside the Rangers line. Sinisalo 23. Poulin coming in. He's got a goal here. Meehl fanned on his pass out, but he's back in his net, and the Rangers get to it. Mikko Leninen playing a solid game tonight. Duguay. Tough to pick out the Rangers, as a matter of fact. It's been a good team game. Anderson. Shot. Save, a rising shot. Lindbergh does seem to get tied up a lot.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
It's a guy, I don't know whether it's his style or what it is, but Johnny Davidson may have hit on something that he likes to go down a little bit too much. And consequently, he gets tied up because once he's down, it's not that easy to get up that quickly. McCammon, kind of a worried man right now, and he should be.
But as you know, the Flyers can be an explosive team, so again, from a Ranger standpoint.
That's why I said that save by Meehl on Prop was so important.
Still a 3-goal lead. Hedberg shot. Save. That was a good, clean save. He saw it all the way. Hedberg, see, Holmgren coming out again. Sorry. Second time I missed his name this period. Pavlich and Beck. Holmgren breaks it up. And he lost it in turn. A little too casual on his pass. Taylor sends it in. Beck is there. Holmgren's right after him. Hedberg clears. Oh, they take a run at Hedberg. High shot, too. Hoffmeyer. Backman's in front. Pavlich goes down. Could not find his man in front. Flyers circle and come out to Hoffmeyer. 12:50 to go in the period. That misconduct will be over pretty soon. Pavlich and Prop both went down. There's a hit by Holmgren and Beck. Yes, sir. They're thinking about Thursday. 12:39 to go. Taken away by Mark Pavlich. 3-on-3 coming out. Now the Rangers make a change. It's a 2-on-3 as it develops. Pavlich goes in offside. 12 minutes and 24 seconds to go. The misconduct penalties are over. The score is 5-2 in favor of the Rangers. Third period, and we will be back.
12 minutes, 24 seconds left in the third period. The score, the New York Rangers 5 and the Philadelphia Flyers 2. Bobby Clark, he only needs one more goal for his 40th playoff career goal.
Rangers had led 4-0 and 5-1. It is now 5-2 with Poland's goal coming third period at 1:14. Johnstone will step in for Mike Allison. Barber won that one. Glenn Cochran over to Howe. Markow, very dangerous. Dave Maloney cannot quite get him, but the pass comes back out. McPhee turns Flockhart around a bit. Flockhart, shot, stopped in front. Laidlaw.
McCammon has changed his lines. He's put Flockhart at right wing with Clark and Barber.
Cochran gets the puck, sends it ahead for Barber. And that's an offside call, or an icing call, beg your pardon. 11 minutes and 54 seconds to go. We are in period number 3. And the score remains the New York Rangers 5 and the Philadelphia Flyers.
(5-2), the New York Rangers in the third period with 11:54 left.
Puck is in the Flyers' end and comes out down the left side. Beck cuts across for it. Rangers go back on their own left wing. Lennon in ahead. Duguay will go to the corner. Duguay, sharp angle. Shot goes behind the net. Lennon picks up on left side. Lennon shot. He's got it. Face off again will be in the Flyers' end.
Out of town, O'Connell has scored his second goal of the game, and it's a 3-3 tie now. As you look at the last shot by Lennon as Lindbergh makes the glove save.
Boston was down 3-0, weren't they?
That's right.
Stastny got the hat trick. That's right.
Stastny got the hat trick, and O'Connell has got 2, and Peterson has got the other one for Boston.
Draw in the Flyers' end. Lindbergh out of sight to your right. Hoffmeyer, good turn that time to get it to the line and across. Beck is there. Duguay sends it right back in again. Kent Eric Anderson playing solid hockey over the tail end of the season. When he hurt the shoulder the other night, it was everybody held their breath because he's so good on the penalty killing. Also been using his body in regular shifts.
He has come up, and he's played very well the last month of the season. You can see, you can tell it. He's got a lot of padding on that left shoulder. Well, she's smiling, so maybe she's not a Philadelphia fan.
11:23 to go in the game. Regulation time. Dvorak coming down in a solo. Shot toward the net. Mio's got it. Takes his time laying it off. Here's Propian. Dvorak intercepts cleanly. Shot. Save. He'll hold. Penalty on Laidlaw.
Tommy Laidlaw is going to get 2 minutes for holding.
11 minutes and 9 seconds to go in regulation time here in the semifinal round. First game of the Stanley Cup playoffs in the Patrick Division. We will be back.
Gets 2 minutes for holding at 8 minutes 51 seconds. And the Flyers have a power play.
They've got a life here.
That's right.
Eddie Johnstone on the draw against Bobby Clark.
Holmgren and Dave Maloney on the left are out inside the circle.
They're cheating pretty good.
Holmgren still inside the circle.
Clark wins. Good pass. Shot from the point. Save. Ryan Propp in the corner. And a whistle. Is Holmgren giving Mio a tough time again? He delights in that.
Dave Maloney was pushing Paul Holmgren in and forced him to push the net over to get a whistle. And
There's the next thing I wish they would fix in this business, Phil. Those little studs that come up through the ice to hold the net in place.
Well, how would you...
I don't know. Must be some way to do it.
Watch, you'll see. Watch Maloney. He's pushing Holmgren.
Right you are.
Right of your screen. He's holding him. And they just pushed the net off. I don't know what other way you could do it, Jim, because...
There must be some way. That's so dangerous.
Well, you have to have the goalpost because the puck is so hard. And when it's part of the game.
1:53 to go. Power play for the Flyers. Rangers leading by 3, 5-2. 11 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the third period. Flyers have the puck. Right side, Bill Barber. 2 men in front. One is Holmgren. He and Beck are going at it pretty good. This is Clark. And Beck gets there. He did not get a good pass out. Howe, knock free. Beck throws it behind the net. There might be a hand pass call. Dave Maloney golfs at it. And Beck went down. Clark and he came together.
I'll tell you, Barry Beck got away with one. He literally grabbed the puck and threw it. He's down on one knee. And watch Beck. He grabs it and he just throws it. Look, he carried it. He got away with one there. Now watch the check that Dave Maloney takes.
Up
he
too
took
late.
a wicked one.
1:35 in the Philadelphia power play.
Oh boy, he looks mean right now. He hasn't shaved for a while.
I don't shave, I look scruffy. Bobby Clark on the draw for Philadelphia. And Yvonne Helleman stepping in to give some orders.
And that's good for the Rangers right now, except that
Will Clark go out?
Yep.
Yep. Clark and Lennon both out.
Well, Clark, Christensen is not taking any guff from Bobby Clark tonight. Holmgren is going to go on his backhand. Hedberg's got to be strong in his draw.
Flyers have it. Knocked away.
Billy Barber, I haven't seen him make a dumb play like that in a long time.
1:28 to go, and the Flyers throw it up into the crowd. There'll be a face-off with 1:27 in the power play and 10 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the third period of the hockey game between the Rangers and the Flyers. Rangers 5, Flyers 2.
Ah, the Flyers are pulling out all the stops, really. Now they've got Sittler out there, Allison on the left, Flockhart on the right, and they've disbanded, it looks like, the fourth line that they had going tonight, and just are going with 3 lines and mixing guys up and playing Flockhart a lot.
Rogers took a pretty hard check and looks like he re-injured his back. He has not been back here in the third period. Patiu was used as a spot player as this puck comes loose and goes all the way down. The Flyers will get to it. Nicky's still on the bench, but has not been used much. Not as all in the third period, as a matter of fact.
He played in the first period and played very well.
When he was needed, that's right. 1:07 to go in the power play. Wilson. Dave Maloney on Wilson. He still has the puck. Centers in front. Save. Rebound. Stopped in front. Dave Maloney with a block, helped out by Mio.
What a great save by Eddie Mio.
.48 seconds in the power play.
Right there, the Flyers asking for a penalty as Ben Wilson went in. You can see Sittler talking to Van Helderman, and I'm not so sure they don't have a legitimate argument right there, because Dave Maloney was down on the puck and there was no Flyer around. Watch this shot right here by Dvorak. He shoots it and hits the shaft of Eddie Mio's stick and goes down, and then Dave Maloney checked Ben Wilson just in time. Eddie Mio's been outstanding in goal tonight.
Power play, Dvorak, point shot, save, he'll hold. Shots on goal are now 36-31 Flyers, 43 seconds to go on the power play. It's a matter of time now.
That save right there by Mio, you can see what the Rangers are doing so well. Their defense cleared out wide open in front of that
letting
net.
Mio play the puck. Yes, Phil.
Mio had a great look at the puck by Wilson, and you figure your goaltender will stop that puck 9 out of 10 times from the point like that, if he can see it. Sittler against Lennon on the draw.
A lot of face-offs in the Rangers' end right here. Late loss penalty, 43 seconds remaining. Anders Hedberg goes in. And wins the draw, comes back, and Wilson just did not keep it in. Anytime the Rangers can buy now is good. 34 seconds to go. Beck is after the puck. In front of Ray Allison, along the sideboards, and cleared. Dvorak comes back. Rangers going on a full change. 23, no, Beck stays on with Charcroix. 20 seconds in the power play. Pass to the wing, right side. Flockhart's behind the net. They've got a man. Sittler's in front. Turn around, comes back to the point. Dvorak shoots in a crowd, deflected in front. Lockhart with 9 seconds in the power play. Clear. And the power play will end in 2 seconds.
The Rangers kill it off and did a good job in killing it off with 9:11 left in this third period.
And the Rangers still leading by 3. 5-2 the score.
All year we've been giving you that, I don't know, stat about when the Rangers score first and all that. Well,
Yes, sir.
shall we do it?
Go ahead.
27-4-3 when they scored first.
Tremendous.
That's great.
Rangers at the red line. Mark Pavlich. Pavlich taken down. Flyers have the puck. Their own end. Pavlich stays in. and beats Howe to it, but the puck goes to Sinisalo. He gives it away. Rangers just did come back. Pavlich couldn't quite hold the pass. 8:48 to go. Sinisalo against Beck. Sinisalo very quick. In front. Free puck. Pavlich. Flyers pick it up. Taylor across. Howe's got a dead-on shot. High and wide on the rebound. McClanahan gets to it and does get it clear. There will not be icing here.
Mark Howe has been kind of quiet in this game, and you got to have a Mark Howe playing for you, and that's what Philadelphia needs. They need his leadership.
Pullen with the puck, number 20. Nice move. Throws it in. McClanahan slows him down. Mio takes a stroll for a change. He's been staying at home pretty much tonight. Chartrand cross and clear. McClanahan behind Johnstone. McClanahan goes down. Penalty. Rangers will have a power play. 8 minutes and 4 seconds to go. In the third period, Rangers leading by a score of 5-2. And the Rangers go on a power play. We'll be right back.
The Rangers go on a power play now. Some fans are starting to file out of here.
I do not believe that. Oh. Free puck to the Flyers. Taylor back and cleared. Nope, hit the Philadelphia bench. It's not cleared all the way down. So it'll go back into the Flyers' end.
Now faceoff will be deep in the Flyers zone. The Rangers have Allison out there with Greshner and Eddie Johnstone, with Dave Maloney on one point and Ruotsalainen on the other point.
Mike Allison on the draw. Rangers have the power play. Allison wins. Dave Maloney. Good pass. Johnstone lost it on the pass back. Dave Maloney gets back in a hurry. Taylor's right on his tail. Maloney coming down slowly. 1:33 in the power play. Ruotsalainen. Greshner's cruising in. Johnstone. Greshner's all alone on the left side of the net. Greshner's all alone if they can find him. Greshner's all alone. There's the pass. Stopped in the slot. That'll be a hand pass. Or an offside. Offside, I guess. He was off.
And Prop again took a Ruotsalainen out with his stick. Ruotsalainen will go off now. Well, there's 7:21 left in this third period.
A long time.
That's right. The Rangers got the game pretty well in control right now. And Philadelphia, I'm not so sure that they're not going to start now, Jim. As soon as this penalty's up.
I don't know. I think the game is still within reach for them. They can be explosive. 1:17 to go in the power play for the Rangers. Flyers have been at their best during the last couple of Ranger power plays. This is Greshner. Strange bounce off the boards and a nice play by Beck to save that one to get it back to center zone. Anderson is coming in. Bathe is after him. Comes back to Beck. Right on the boards, though. He couldn't get it clean off the baseboard. Stayed right on the wood. Duguay. Good pass. He tried to put it in front and could not. Duguay got Beck open. He's found him. Duguay goes in front. Duguay. Save. Through. Came right through the crease. 34 seconds to go in the power play. Shot by Greshner. Save. It's one of the best ones Lindbergh has made tonight. Beck got a shot. Shot. Wide. Rebound. Clark. 24 seconds to go in the power play. Beck. Rangers leading 5-2. 16 seconds in the power play. But from the Rangers standpoint, the important thing is they've had the extra man for 2 minutes. The clock is chipped down. Greshner holds. Power play will end in 5 seconds. Hedberg tries to pry it loose. Power play is over. Flyers are trying to break on the power play end. 3-on-2. Dave Maloney broke it up. In front by Sittler off the side of the net. Pull and then shot goes through the crease. Hedberg plays the board softly. Clears to center zone. 5:46 to go in the hockey games. Regulation time. Pavlich onside. Hedberg. .530 to go. Sittler. That's Pullen coming in hard. And a frozen puck in the Rangers' end with 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Pullen threw a good check on Anders Hedberg right there. This man is impressive. He's been in Sweden all this year. And some scout, I guess one of the Philadelphia Flyers scouts, just picked him up.
Plays pretty
Signed
physical,
him.
too.
Yeah, put him in Maine. He played there for a while and did very well. And then he was brought up over here. In fact, Pullen in Maine played 16 games and had 16 points, 7 goals and 9 assists.
Face off right side of Mio. On the draw, free puck, Chartrand. Rangers still leading by 3, 5-2. Holmgren trying to break things up in the corner. And a frozen puck there. Again, a face-off in the Rangers' end. This third period is taking a long time. There have been a lot of face-off, a lot of play stoppages.
It sure has. And it's because the Rangers, the first 2 periods went very, very smoothly, and the Rangers were in complete command. This period has taken a long time to play.
Rest of the schedule this week. Tomorrow is a day off. Thursday night, game here again, same time. Saturday, Madison Square Garden, 9 p.m. Only tickets marked A1 acceptable, or 1A as the case may be. Beck plays it off over the glass into the crowd, so again a face-off in the Rangers' end.
No, that puck will be outside, Jim, because it deflected. Yeah.
Tomorrow night, we still have plenty of action here on WOR TV Sports for you. The Canucks and the Celtics, 8 o'clock.
Wow, good game.
Yes, like Yankees and Red Sox, always.
Yep.
George McPhee. First time you got a good look at him in this game, up from Tulsa, fine player.
I'm impressed with George McPhee.
Showing a veteran's poise tonight. Again, Allison wins the draw for the Rangers. 5 minutes to go in the hockey game's regulation time. Rangers get it clear. Brian Propp. Chartrand passed a glove down the ice. Mike Allison finds a hole.
That's Propp's glove.
Right back to the Rangers' end. 4:40 to go. Rangers lead by 3. I'll tell you something, Phil. I'm beginning to think that the Flyers have changed their ways entirely. I see no sign here they're taking cheap shots late at the end. In front. Save. It's under him. Well, maybe that breaks the record right there. No, Holmgren just protecting his goaltender. But what we've been expecting over the last couple of games, and we haven't seen it, and maybe it's just not going to happen.
They have changed their ways. There's no doubt about it.
There's the first one tonight.
But right now, I think they should be trying to take advantage of it. Watch Wilson knocks it down by the Rangers' Mike Allison. He's all by himself. Lindbergh again makes a good stop. And watch Holmgren come in now. And nail Mike Allison.
4:24 to go in the hockey game.
Now, you're the Philadelphia coach. Do you go with Froese the next game?
I'm not sure that any of these were Lindbergh's fault. Maybe one. Perhaps 2. I'd have to go back and look at the score sheet. But his team played just terribly in front of him, I thought.
Yeah.
Rutsalainen. Shot. Wide. Of course, the Rangers played a brilliant first period. They just did everything right.
That's basically when it happened, too.
Yep.
That first period, they were...
Center zone. 4:10 to go. Rangers just played good, smart hockey, good motion, good speed. Backman ahead.
They're changing awfully quick right now, too, the Rangers and the Flyers. They're changing fast. 30 seconds, 35-second shifts. Get them on, get them off. A lot of people have left this building. That surprises me.
Flyers had the puck after the face-off. 3:53 to go. Sinisalo at right wing. Shot. Save. That one almost caught net. There's a fast whistle.
And that's why the Rangers are ahead, too, right now.
Eddie Mio. Yes, let's not forget his part.
He's been outstanding tonight.
37 shots on net so far. 2 have gone in. Rangers have 35 shots on net. Last time here, 13. Face off to Mio's left side.
It's taken a long time to play this last 5 minutes, isn't it?
Oh, sure is. Free puck McClanahan lays it off in front of the Ranger net. Loose puck. Dvorak toward the net. Mio gets to it. Did not hold it. Hedberg. Trouble here for the Rangers in front. Can't get the shot off now. Save. And a whistle and a hold.
Dave Maloney is going to get a holding penalty.
3:28 to go.
Actually, he tackled the Poulin first, and then he grabbed him again. He got away with the first one after he tackled him on the side of the net, and then held him in front of the net. Dave Poulin, that is, and Dave Maloney goes into the penalty box for holding. Dave Maloney. That's a good look at Pelle Lindbergh. Time of that penalty, 16:32. On the right of your screen is where the penalty occurred. Dave Maloney.
Well, now, it's still a big lead, 5-2, but still a lot of time to go. 3:28, and a power play coming up. Ron Duguay on the draw against Darryl Sittler.
Sittler's going to go back on his forehand.
Sure tried it. Barber turns the corner. Sinisalo, they got a man in front. It's in front. Free puck. Sinisalo still. Shot in front. Beck behind Duguay. Barber will keep it in. Beck and Duguay teaming up. Duguay should be able to clear this one, and does. 3:05 to go in regulation time. 1:35 to go in the power play. Rangers lead by a score of 5-2. Flyers coming down the slot. Tipped away. Slows them up again and wastes another 5-10 seconds. Propp up ahead. Propp follows in his own pass. Laidlaw and Beck converge. Propp and Laidlaw. Sinisalo is back there with Anderson. Propp comes away. To the point. Howe shot. Deflected score.
Billy Barber in the slot on a deflection from Mark Howe. Scores the goal. A power play goal. There's 2:35 left in the third period. Now
Yes,
5-3.
sir.
Let's take a look. Mark Howe shoots the puck. Watch Billy Barber deflect it. A beautiful deflection. I'm not so sure. Maybe that hit Sittler also. Take another look at it. No, it's Billy Barber's goal all the way. He deflects it in.
But now it's a 2-goal lead with 2:35 to go. Rangers led by 4 twice.
That's right. Now the Rangers got to be very, very careful right now. No, Sittler did get it. So I guess he's deflected it too, Jim.
Okay.
Sittler was good at Billy. Well, Billy Barber's got to get an assist on that goal, or he's got to get the goal.
All right.
One or the other.
Sittler from Howe and Propp is the way they say it. 17-25.
17-25, but that's not even close.
All right. Rangers lead by 2 now. 5-3. Flyers have come back. Dave Maloney rushing. Offside. So there'll be a face-off with 2:27. This must be a record for length of third period without any major fights or problems.
That's right. You know what? What surprised me also, Philadelphia's not doing now. Usually in these situations, they'll put Billy Barber back on the point to get that extra offense and put another guy on there. But no, he's staying up in the left wing.
Yes, he sure is. Well, time is everything for the Rangers in this short series. Best 3 out of 5. Dvorak coming in. Dave Maloney gets to the puck. It is free for Barber. Barber has got a man far side. In the corner is Clark. Out to Dave Maloney, and he will lift it clear. It'll be an icing call.
The Rangers are playing like a defensive shell this last 4 or 5 minutes, Jim.
Yeah.
And what Philadelphia has done this period has slowed the game down right to their tempo, and it's not going to help the Rangers at all.
Face off again in the Rangers' end to the left side of Eddie Mio, and still some time left for a problem for the Rangers.
And how long you've been saying that for the last 15 minutes?
But it's happening, isn't it?
That's right.
2:07 to go. Rink is only about 1/2 full now. And timeout's going to be called.
Philadelphia probably will call timeout. And that's what they're going to do with 2:07 left in the third period. 5-3 for the New York Rangers. The Flyers get a goal here, and
Yes, sir.
there's-
And pull the goaltender.
boy, force it into overtime. There'll be a lot of heck to pay, I think, if that ever.
Rangers had 4 unanswered goals. They had 3 in the first period. They were just flying. Hedberg, then Pavlich and Hedberg, and a pair of power play goals. Backman at 6:23 of the second. Then Flockhart got a power play goal. Johnstone got that back, and the Rangers had a 5-1 lead. Then Poulin and Sittler scored in the third. And don't forget, tonight, the Nets and the Bullets immediately after this game.
I want to say Larry Ziegler, the golf professional, who's a good friend of Johnny Davidson's, and I just want to say hi, Larry. He loves hockey. He's down in Hollywood, Florida, and he just loves to watch us guys over there.
Lindbergh's
Okay.
out with a 2-goal deficit.
Now that surprises me. There would be no way with 2:07 left that I would pull a goalie right now.
Okay, they've done it.
Not when they're forcing the issue and have totally dominated the last 10 minutes.
See what happens and whether it pays off.
That's right. It's a gamble.
Bobby Clark real short on his stick. Now he's up at the other end. Face off. Flyer shot. Wide. He
Wow.
never saw the puck. He was screened, but it was wide. 6 on 5 they're skating right now. Flyers have the extra skater. Holmgren back. Lost it. Open and sent down the ice.
Icing again.
Barber's got the puck. Now, even though the teams are unbalanced, the Rangers have their full complement of players, so icing is charged.
And then what also surprises me when McCammon, Mark Howe plays the right side so well. Billy Barber's the left winger. They get the face off, or he put Billy Barber on the point, you put him on the right side. And move Mark Howe over to the left. I don't understand.
Face off to the right side of Neal. Clark on the draw. Howe is behind him to his left. Barber is in the center to his right.
And I'm going to tell you, Jim, boy, oh boy, are they cheating on the face-offs around the circles. Watch Holmgren. Look at him inching in.
Beck will
inching
have to
in.
go for him, I guess. Let's see what
No,
happens.
he's letting him go. Okay,
he's
now
in,
he's
yep.
moving in. He's got to take him out.
Free puck. Russellinen. Behind the net.
Good draw by Duguay there.
Yep. Free puck. Flyers. 1:40 to go in the game. They're skating 6 on 5. Holmgren. Pulled it in front.
Oh,
It hit the
cross.
crossbar.
No, I think he just shot it over the net.
I'm not sure. I thought I heard iron. It might go in. Nope. 1:25 to go. I thought I heard iron, but you might be right. It might have been off the glass. Rangers did not get it clear. Save!
What a stop!
1:14 to go. It comes clear to center zone. Mark Howe ahead. Rangers cannot get control with an open net at the other end. Turned along the sideboards. Clear. They're going to get a shot at it. Down deep. Comes back to center zone. And it hits the Flyers bench with 55 seconds on the clock. I thought there was going to be a penalty when Pavlich was taken down.
Boy, Poulin missed a great opportunity, but what a save by Eddie Meal.
Those are gamers.
He has been outstanding in that net tonight. Prop picks up the puck. He puts out in front first. There's the one that went over the net, Jim.
You're
That's
right.
the one. Went right over the net. He had the corner all picked out and put it over the net.
Rangers are going to take a timeout now. 55 seconds. The Flyers are trailing by 2.
And here's the other one. Watch, prop to Poulin.
That's the one.
And a good back-checking job by Mark Pavlich, but a beautiful stop by Ed Meal.
So the Rangers need 55 seconds of grace here. They lead by 2, 5-3. But certainly in the stop and start, strange third period, the Flyers have had every opportunity.
But that's what happened. The Flyers slowed the game down to their pace and caused the Rangers to play their style. Now, if anything, this is a lesson for the Flyers.
Yes.
That now they know what they got to do. They've got to slow the game down and have the delays and have the whistles and everything else, because it disrupts the flow of the New York Rangers game.
Mike Allison on this key draw for the Rangers with 55 seconds on the clock.
They still got the net empty.
Have one man in front of it just in case on the draw. Dvorak across to the wing.
Offside.
They will go back to the faceoff. 51 seconds.
I called it offside.
I noticed, Bill. I'm making notes.
Sometimes I do that. I get carried away. I call it before it happens.
51 seconds on the clock. Just a few seconds ticked away. Dvorak ahead. Good pass into the Rangers corner with 44 seconds on the clock. Open net, other end. And the Rangers would accept the draw here, and they'll get one with 38 seconds on the clock.
Again, this period, like I said, a lot of face-offs in the New York Rangers zone. We've talked about it all season long. If you keep getting those face-offs in your own zone, you keep getting beat. And Eddie Mio has had 41 shots on him tonight and has been outstanding.
Okay, let's see who they send in for the draw. It'll be Mike Allison for the Rangers, and Darryl Sittler's in there right now.
Imagine Bobby Clark not being out there.
Yeah.
Strange.
Okay, Sinisalo is back to his left along with Flockhart. He's got Bill Barber ready to take the shot in a deep slot near the blue line. He might go forward. Nope. Chartrand. Allison got away with one a little bit. Still loose. And the puck is out of sight of the referee. Mike started to gather that one in and changed his mind, and it's a good thing he did.
Yeah, he would have gotten a penalty for putting his hand over it for sure.
31 seconds to go. Boy, notice how fast time flies when you're having fun. To the right side of Mio. Sittler and Allison again. Again, everybody's cheating on that circle, trying to sneak in. Free puck, still free, still free. Rangers. Shot toward the net. 23 seconds. Flockhart's got a man in front, and Sittler comes back, and not clear yet. Kept in. 17 seconds to go. Beck in the corner, double teamed. McPhee could not get it clear. Barber gives him a pretty good shot. A save or off the post.
Off the post.
It looks a little bit wide. 7 seconds to go in the hockey game. 5 to go. The clock stops at 4. And the Rangers leading by 2. And for the first time tonight, you can at least take a halfway deep breath if you're a Ranger fan.
Flockhart is making motions at Rick Chartrand.
The face-off again will be in the Rangers' end with 4 seconds on the clock. But it was not any kind of an easy job of the Rangers in this third period. They really have been tested. Yeah, still with 4 seconds. Don't exhale yet. Face-off to the left side of Mio. Next game here in Philadelphia on Thursday, then Saturday night at the Garden. Game time 9 p.m. Sunday night regular time at 7:30.
Look at Anderson cheating that draw.
Everybody's getting in.
Whew.
Rangers trying to form a wall, just giving Mio an open shot to his left. And the game will end in 2 seconds. It is over. And the Rangers have taken the first in the best 3 out of 5 series, thanks to some brilliant offensive work in the first period and some great goaltending by Ed Mio under attack throughout most of the game. 42 shots on net. The final score here, the New York Rangers have beaten the Philadelphia Flyers by a score of 5-3. And we will be back here at the Spectrum with the wrap-up in just a moment. New York Rangers hockey brought to you by Coca-Cola. Coke is it. By Mazda, makers of outstanding cars and trucks. By Eastern Airlines, America's favorite way to fly. By manufacturers Hanover Trust, where their facts make your money worth more. And by Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud's for you. Be sure to be with us here on WOR-TV Sports tomorrow night, 8 p.m. when the New York Knicks take on the Boston Celtics. Game number 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs will be seen on WOR-TV Sports Thursday night at 8 when the New York Rangers again take on the Philadelphia Flyers. This telecast was recorded earlier for presentation at this time. This has been a presentation of Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated through the facilities of Hughes Television Network.